I'm wet, and I don't even know it.
How you going, Void? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hang on. Where are we? Stream. How are you, man? Oh, shit. I spilled water all over myself and the cat. Oh, sorry. Fuck. Hydrate. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Tub. Hang on. Ugh. He's so confused about why he's been covered in water. Oh, sorry, buddy. Here we go. Hang on. How you been, Void? How you been, man? I wasn't sure if you were going to join us today because I was half thinking about maybe doing. I spilled water on him. I spilled some water. Sorry. And here he is. Oh, his paws are wet. Oh, sorry, bud. Down you go. How you been, Void? Oh, because I was looking at the. Oh shit. I was looking at the Steam seller recently. Oh. One tick. Hang on. Let me throw this up. Sorry, just 1 second. You go there, buddy. And then That's actually much better. Hang on. There we are. All right. Yeah, because looking at the Steam sale, I half considered playing High on Life today, but I haven't bought it, haven't downloaded it yet, so I can't do that. But I might organize if there's a day you know you're going to be around, I might organize to play that because it does look pretty fun. And I know you mentioned it a couple of times, and the Steam sale's on still for another week and a bit, so. It's good timing for it. All right, where are we at the moment? So we're going to do some just casual end game grinding today. Take another easy stream while I work on a few things. I've got some video project in the works at the moment that I want to keep working on. Honestly, those boots aren't terrible. Can I price check these? How do I price check these again? Not really 2 exalt, 10 exalt. We're not really going to get much for him, but you know what? Fuck it. We'll throw it in the throw it in hit. That's not the one. That's the sell one. Throw it in for, I don't know. We'll just say 3 exalts, right? These obviously haven't gone anywhere, so I'll drop them down. That might have gone lower. Fuck it. Let's do 15. That should hopefully sell at 15. Yeah, sure thing. What's it about, Void? Hit me with it. All right, what were we doing? I cannot remember what I was doing at the end of the last session. I think we have another Hilda hunting thing we can move towards. We're also heading towards this as well, but I don't know if I'm fully ready to manage that one. All monsters are at least magic. Oh shit, all monsters are at least magic? That actually might be decent for some XP. Ooh. So maybe we should. Let's find a really good map to use on that one. What do I have? Okay, 8's the highest I have. All right, so I don't have much in the way of maps. Make them rare. What do we got? 11 damage is chaos. That's not bad. Break armor. That's not too bad. Gain max life. Honestly, not the worst. Not the worst. This has +9 to pack size, though, which is nice. Let's throw another one on that. Okay, we've only got 1 revive on this thing, but let's give it a shot. I'm not even fucking there yet. Alright, never mind. I'm running this one first. Wait, I tipped. Oh, I remember last time I was playing, I started this map and then jumped off it. Because I had to run prematurely. So we'll have to do this map again, unfortunately. That's alright. Let's boogie. Couldn't remember how to play this this build now. It's not complicated. Figured it out instantly, never mind. Ooh, oh yep, almost died on one of the purple things. Alright, there we go. Oh. There was also another game I was half considering playing, but I cannot recall live me or what it was. Obviously, we played a little bit of Rogue Trader, but I've now got another idea in mind for a Warhammer series I want to do. So I'm going to hold off on Rogue Trader for now. Even though, oh, I really want to... Actually, I really want to play it, and my idea probably won't come to fruition for a while, so we'll see what happens with that. An alien cartel wanting to turn humans into drugs. Then you have to stop by using talking... So you have to stop them by using talking guns, and you become a bounty hunter to stop the... Okay, the cartel. That's... Okay, that's pretty cool. That's an interesting idea. I've heard mixed things on it, but I think it's... Actually, I think it is rated well on Steam, isn't it? I added it to my wish list just so I knew where it was. I think High on Life. Yeah, it's got very positive reviews. So I'm kind of keen. I'm kind of keen because it's only $14. I'll put it in the cart now before I forget. Because it's not expensive, so it'll be a bit of fun. I bought so many Warhammer games today. Have you played it yourself, Void? I can't remember if you told me or not. Is it a game you've played yourself, or you just... I think you said you'd seen it and heard it was good, but you've not played it. If I'm remembering right. But I've got a terrible memory for the small details. I wonder what level we should be doing our 4th ascension. I'll have to check if I have any Jinbaras or whatever they're called for it. Oh, you beat it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Very fun. A lot of jokes. How long is it? How long is it? Do you know? I assume it's probably like decently long, I suppose. Jeweler's Orb. Don't care about the rest. I thought this was going to be like a short little path off the side, but it's turned into quite a long area. Oh shit, that was close. Fucking hell. Ooh. There we go. That got a little bit dodgy in there. Played about 8 hours, you probably beat it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Nice, nice. So a couple of streams, maybe? Something like that? If we like it after the first one. Yeah, about 2 streams worth. Nice. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's get this music ahead. Get a bit more upbeat. There we go. Nice. Are they releasing a second game, or have they released... I don't know. Why do I think there's a second game in the series? Are they doing another one, do you know? Because I want to... Hang on, let me look at this game a little bit more. Because if it's... Is it what I think it is? Oh, they got DLC. Okay, okay, okay. It was the DLC I was thinking of.
Now, you gotta help me rescue my friends.
I was gonna say, yeah, the Rick and Morty guys, the Rick and Morty people had a hand in this, didn't they? Yeah. It was, yeah, Squanch Games. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, I remember it being somewhat related to Rick and Morty in some way or another. And I couldn't... Oh, actually, no, I should get off that page for it starts causing me issues. Which, funnily enough, I was watching the newest episode of that yesterday. This season has been pretty solid. It had started dropping off pretty heavily, I think, the last 2-3 seasons for me, but this one's really brought it back to just absolute nonsense. Oh, okay, there's a second one, but if you skip straight to, you understand what's happening. Fair, fair, fair. Yep. Okay, I think I remember seeing the second one when I was looking into it. So many of these. Wait, have we killed all the rares? Okay, so we just need to find the boss. Here's the boss. All right, never mind. Oh, it's what's her name? Or is it, is his name Darius? Is it Darius or his wife? Or his consort, rather. Consort. And just like that, dead. All right, so, okay. We we could maybe go for a higher waste here. Waystone tier if we find it anyway. Now let's get some proper hydration in, hey? Oh. But how things been going for you? Otherwise, because I know you were sick for a little bit, but now you're doing a bit better. You got any snacks for us today? You got any good snacks? Oh yes, this point. Where am I putting this one? I think I started going for pack size because I just want to get as much XP as I can. I don't know if that's necessarily like what do they say? Optimal. It's almost certainly not optimal, to be fair. That's right. I couldn't get over there because I think I need like specific waystone tiers to go. It was to that one. I need to be tier 11 or higher. Yeah, that's right. I could head towards the abyss, but that doesn't really seem worth it. Otherwise, we do need to go to these other points at some time in the future. Which maybe I should do sooner than later, because these ones here... I want to find the other ascended people, but I don't know exactly where they are. I guess maybe we find them as we go? Find and activate a vessel of Stanutsi in one of the connected maps to access the sealed vault. I'll also do that. There's quite a few things I'd like to do today, just looking around. But let's head towards this one here, the Eastern Enigma Chamber at the very least. So at least I'm ready to do that. I don't have a Waystone tier of 10, but at least I can get it ready. I also don't have any goddamn tablets, but all I have left are like Vile map tablets, and I don't want to progress those at the moment. I'm not interested in that league mechanic at the moment. All right, where we at? I'm loving this build though. That's coming together so well. Oh shit, never mind. I said that and then instantly run into a giant pack of monsters that just melt. Acceleration Shrine, thank you. What do we got? Level 16 skill? That's actually handy, I think. I think all mine still need leveling up. Some of them might be 16 though. PV, you and escape the back rooms with your friend? Okay, hang on, I'll look at that in a tick. Let me kill this elbow. Bone Bellow? Ebon Bellow? Hell yeah. Alright, let's have a look.
Hey guys, so the Brothers Trust again, thank you for the amazing support.
Oh shit. Tom Holland always doing stunts just like Tom Cruise.
It's been incredible. If you want to come and see more awesome stuff like this, go to my Instagram account, go on the link in my bio, go on the Brothers Trust website, and you'll get to come to set, hang out with me, and it'll be amazing. And for the record, I do all my own stunts. All of my own stunts. I never have a stunt double, it's always me. Tom Cruise does a similar thing, I'm the same. I always do my own stunts. 3, 2, 1, go! Greg?
Greg! There's no way his name's Greg. That's so good. Have you played Escape the Backrooms? I've had a lot of fun with it. I do need to play more of it, to be fair. We didn't actually finish, but my partner Taz and I played that, I think earlier this year. And had a lot of fun with it. It was a little bit obscure in this. It was a little bit obscure, but it was fun. It was fun regardless, yeah. Oh, you have? Yeah. But we are planning to do a couple's playthrough of Elden Ring. Just tried that out for the first time yesterday. Surprisingly good at it. And surprisingly had fun. I didn't think that was going to be a game that really vibed. What level of Backrooms? Escape the Backrooms? We got to the... I don't remember the name of the level. I want to say it was like... It was the 3rd or 4th level, I want to say. We got to the one where you have to use... I think it was fuses to open and shut gates. And there was like a big, like, fleshy, weird looking... I mean, they're all big, fleshy, weird looking monsters. But there was a big kind of weird, fleshy monster that would chase you around. And you had to, like, bring it to certain gates. We only played that level, I think, once, because we weren't sure exactly what to do. But we worked it out by the end, but at that point we'd stopped playing. And for some reason we just hadn't gone back. Weird dog thing? I think so, yeah, I think so. If I'm thinking of the right game. I think I'm thinking of the right game. Well, I haven't seen, because I know they've just released a movie related to it, but I've not obviously seen that. I can't imagine what that movie would be like. But although it'd be weird, so that might actually interest me quite a bit. Okay, we're doing solid damage today. End of last stream, I think we ended up buying a few items, and they're clearly paying off, which I'm liking. Okay, what do we have down there? Oh, we got an Abyss and an Expedition down here. Okay, let's go do them. If I can get a tablet from one of those, I'll be really happy, because I'd love to explore them more. What do we got in here? I honestly don't care for any of that, so start it up, get some kills if nothing else. Oh man, I can't believe I didn't. It's because I can't believe I didn't die there. We got there at the end though. We died. Oh, okay, basically you have to find fuses and complete the puzzles, and then while avoiding the weird dog thing. Yeah. We got it by the end, but it unfortunately got one of us early in the piece. And then we couldn't be bothered doing the previous levels again, so we decided to stop there for the day. But we should get back to it. I also played a game years and years ago. Around the time Phasmophobia was really becoming popular. I don't know if you're familiar with Phasmophobia. That could be a funny game to play on stream, actually. I do have the VR version of that, but that might freak me the fuck out too much. But the Labyrinth, I played like a Labyrinth game, which is a lot of fun. It's like a weird little horror game. That was fucking terrifying, though. You doing Nightmare? Not sure. To be honest with you. Okay, open up the abysses. Oh, that one's not bad. Alright, and now, what do we have here? So, periodically games of Elysium proximity shields, protected by runic ward. They all have that. I don't think there's anything in here that I particularly care about. I was hoping to find more. I'm pretty much just looking for more XP at every turn these days. Anything else here? No? Okay. Not a great deal then here with this expedition. Okay, let's try capture these. Get you to This one, that one, and no, I can't reach that, but that'll do. Did you play a lot of horror games, Void? Or like, do you like horror games? They never really have caught on for me terribly well. I'm not a big horror guy though, to be honest, you know. But I've watched playthroughs of games like the original Outlast. I think I may have watched a playthrough of the second Outlast. I don't think I watched anything on Trials though. Oh. And I've always wanted to play, I think it's Alien Isolation, the really popular Alien one from years back. Okay, who else are we waiting on? This guy over here. All right. Nice. That one's down. You don't play horror games often, but you play a horror game every few months. Nice. Yeah, okay, nice. Nice. So you don't mind the genre then, eh? For me, it's like, it'll be like once every couple of years. You know? Doesn't Alien Isolation have smart AI? I think at the time, I remember a lot of people praising it for the way the monster in the game reacts. Yeah, I think it has pretty decent, yeah, monster AI, monster, like, whatever you call it. Obviously, that was before the term AI was what it means now, I guess. It's more just good NPC behavior, but I am still waiting for, like, modern AI to really... Honestly, if somebody isn't out there right now creating an AI game master, that is something somebody should be working on. Like a proper AI game master could really revolutionize, like, especially roguelikes and roguelites. You know, anything that adds a bit more randomness to those kinds of games is always gonna be such a selling point. Or even a game like, I don't know, even like a game like Baldur's Gate 3 would benefit from that kind of stuff, you know, just having smarter characters that pick up on certain things. But I don't think large language models are there yet. I think there'd be too much for them to keep track of and consider, and you can't have them hallucinating mid-game and, I don't know, spawning like an unkillable enemy, you know, because you're doing too well or something like that. Like it would patrol important spots, go to hiding spots usually hide in. Oh, really? Okay, I could see that. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure, but that sounds about right. And it's that kind of stuff that more games need to do, because it's not hard to implement. You just got to build in, I mean, I don't know coding, to be fair. You just got to build in some rules around it, you know, has the player frequented a location? If yes, send, you know, monster to patrol that location. It's not too challenging. But it's so important for games like that because they live and die based on how interesting the enemy is. Or dynamic, I guess, might be a better word for it. Alright. Well, we still need to work on our waystones. I might have to look at my atlas and see what we can do about getting more waystone drop. Although I don't think you can respec the points anymore. I looked at that the other day. I looked at that last time I was playing because I couldn't understand why I couldn't respec points, and it seems like it doesn't exist anymore. Whatever weird reason. Yeah, that's one down. And there's the other one. Take the amethyst ring. Why not? Precursor point. Thank you. We'll jump out of here. All right, let me just do a quick cat check. Behind there. One's sleeping next to me, but he's chilling. He's doing okay. That's a little rumple. All right. Don't care about them. We don't care about those boots too much. That's not really anything. That isn't quite good enough. That's also not the best. All right, I'll just sell that. I think I want to get up a little bit of gold. And I think these belts can sell for something, but my other one's not selling, so I doubt this one will sell either. What do I put that one at? It's right down to, I'll leave it at 15. I'll throw this one to 10. If that one sells at 10, then we'll throw the other one down. Here we go. And what can we do with our gems? What can we level up here? Equip gems. Oh, only Mana Tempest. Okay. We must have updated most of those. Ah, this one will. Okay, we need to be level 84 for that to work, so we're not quite there yet. Ah, and then let's have a look at trials. Okay, do we have any that grant? None that grant ascendancy points. Nope, so we're not ready for our 4th ascendancy yet, or at least we don't have a thing for it. Actually, is somebody put one in the guild stash? Yeah, what level do I have to be for that? Level 80, okay. Alright, we'll wait till we're at least level 80 then, hey? Hey, Fufu, good to see you, man. Sparky, my favorite skill in PoE too. It's so good, man. It's so good. I'm worried this is going to become like my every single league. This is going to be what I do. This will be my league starter. But the thing about me is like my league starter generally becomes just my game. Okay, we don't have a tier 10 waystone yet, so that's fine. Oh, I was going to look at my atlas. Is there anything I can do over here to increase rarity of waystones found? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Hopefully that was the best thing I could have chosen there. I probably should have looked around a little bit, but it is what it is. All right. Do we care about any of these? I was going to do the one that's just magic monsters because that seems pretty decent. So let's do that. You did that for 3 leagues. It was just so much better than, yeah, pressing 17 different buttons. Yeah, exactly. I'm loving that it feels a bit more like Path of Exile 1. Still got a handful extras to press to a deal. Yeah. But it's like when you're moving just through a map, it's like, oh, I'm basically just playing Path of Exile 1. I'm clicking like 2 buttons for the most enemies, like you say. And then occasionally you have to throw down a little more power. But this is, I think this almost, well, it's probably not what Jonathan intended, obviously. Otherwise this would be what we have. But this feels to me like what I want from combo gameplay. I don't need to combo low level enemies, but if something tank comes along, I do need to combo for it, you know? Like, I feel like that's just the way to go. It's just the way to go. But how you been, man? Obviously you weren't around last week, so you had your conference. Glad that's over for you. Back at it. They hate Spark. They just know they can't remove it. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, because it's such a brain dead build. But like, there's nothing wrong with having that. The challenge is, and I can understand, which is why they probably dislike it. The challenge is not having the easy stuff become the meta because it's easy. But then, if it's easy, it's always going to be towards the top of the meta. That's the problem with it. Down he goes. All right. Oh, this one over here. Here we go. This one's a bit of a big boy, so we need to throw down some extra items for him. Or some extra skills, rather. The build is coming together, though. It's coming together quite nicely. It's not 100% there, and obviously we're only doing, what's this, tier 8 map? But it is coming together. It's getting there. Oh, we got knocked over. My bad. No worries, Shuri. No worries, boy. No worries, man. Have a good one. It's not even so brain dead. Positioning is more important. Yeah, than a lot of others. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You do have to manage quite. Yeah, positioning is really key for this. I've noticed that. Like, it was not frustrating me, but it was something that I was early on. I was kept throwing down like my curse or my sigil of power, and then instantly an enemy would bully me out of it. I'm like, oh, that was that was a bit of a waste. Just can't help it. I need to follow in Tex's footsteps and go back to the minions, you know. And it's brain dead in the sense there isn't a rotation. Need to remember. Yeah. Not a rotation out of orbs and then, you know, orbs and then spark, orbs and then spark. Occasional curse to reduce resistances, and then it's just buffing your own damage because you need it. But I like that the buffs are like the buff areas are so well. Not so much the sigil power, to be fair. That's quite large. But the Mana Tempest is so small that you really do need to consider how you put it down. Thaumaturgic Flux. That's not the worst, to be fair. Slain monsters may respawn a higher rarity. Yeah, I'll go with that, though. I'll give an orb a chance instead. I'm still full XP focused for the most part here. Oh, we're still going. My bad. I always assume we're just done because I've killed the last enemy and then just everything spawns. Yep, just like that once again. Go, Orb of Chance, Verisium, Exceptional Verisium. Can't remember what that does. Assume I'll figure that out at some point. Should make sure I clear most of this map since they are magic mobs. The person's name was Scumhilt. I love the random name generations. I never pay attention to a monster's name, and then every now and then you'll see Scumhilt, and it's like, what? How did that come about? Here we go. Yeah, you gotta be careful with orbs, Mana Tempest, and Sigil. Not just where, but also because you don't want to put them down right for a boss with the super mega HP. Yeah, exactly. Like all the time, I keep putting them down too early. Like I'll walk into a boss room and the boss will do its stupid invincibility animation for fucking 10 seconds after I put down the Sigil. And that's on me. That's on me because I know bosses do that. But still, it's so annoying to throw it down and then just watch the boss walk around for a minute as your stuff expires. Yeah, that's probably enough. We'll just go kill the boss, I reckon. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let's go. Let's just finish it off. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's this person again. Interesting. Or is it going to be Draven this time? No, it's the consort again. I think we just... No, it was... Yeah, I think this was the first map we ran, was this one. Oh, fuck. Yep, see, I threw it down and then instantly had to run away. Get back in. I do love the bone prison. You just walk out of it. It just doesn't matter at all. Well, no map. That's fine. I think I definitely used the tablet that was making map bosses powerful, and I definitely fucked that up. I should have been using that like now to get the higher tier waystones. It's not a massive issue though. We'll get them. All right. I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my Atlas Fufu. I've started fucking this out. Like, I don't know what I've done here. I just kind of went into Rogue Exiles and then fucked off in a different direction over here. Do I want just a bazillion tier 15s? No, that's right. This is also in the guild chest too. +1 to maximum modifier. Grants 10% increased rarity of items dropped. Realms have a 10% increased chance of modifiers. That's probably not the worst to get, to be fair. Oh, I didn't realize I could get through there now. When did that happen? I obviously didn't pay attention to when that happened. Cause possess the rogues on their own. Okay. Oh. When possessed, no new monsters slain. Have 100% chance to have certain types of uniques. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Okay. We might move up through that one. I was going over here to get more pack size. Don't know if that's necessarily the best choice. That's what I'm doing. Did you used to be able to respec your Atlas? I didn't realize you couldn't respec your Atlas, to be honest. I just assumed you could for whatever reason. That's whatever. And then I decided, like, I'm going to respec my Atlas. So I went and started doing it. And I'm like, oh, you just can't. You can no, you can't. You can't. There's no way to respec it. I googled it and everyone is like, I think they brought it in and then took it out. I'm guessing they've maybe taken it out because you can now fill the whole thing. I don't really know. I don't really know, but I assumed you could as well. That was my assumption going in. I'm not even using mana remnants at the moment, so convalescence will work. Right. What can we do over here? Doesn't need one of those. Make it a rare. That'll do. Do I have any tablets actually? Or what are they called? Yeah, tablets. I literally only have temple tablets. That sucks. Yeah, before they update it, you can allocate every node. You can respec it. Yeah, but since the start of this patch, they removed that, which is stupid. Yeah, like, what's the downside to letting me respec my Atlas while I gain all of my Atlas points? Because if I want to, like right now, if I decide actually I want to go full Abyss, why prevent me from doing that? Like, I've already forgotten what the Atlas bloody thing is. Control U. Yeah, like if I wanted to, or like I've gotten these, maybe if I wanted to swap into essences, why not allow me to spend the gold? Like then I have the option between spending gold or getting more maps. Yeah. Interesting one. Grinding gear games do tend to make just the odd choice every now and then though, don't they? Okay, actually, you know what? If we look for the powerful bosses, are we connected to any powerful bosses? Here we go. Because powerful bosses are certain to drop a higher tier waystone, right? Frequently drop waystones at 1 tier higher. Okay, well, let's have a look. Where do I want to move? So I want to go there, but I need tier 11. So we could maybe do this map. Trying to think about which... It's this one. Area is a unique map. Contains the fragmented mirror. Rare monsters are mirrored. A fuckload of rare monsters in that one. Okay. Oh, hello. For the stream, Mr. Tub has returned. Oh, I think he's been... How you going? Oh, I think he's going to be fed soon, so... Yeah, probably won't be here very long. Okay, you know what? Let's run this one. Just see if we can get that high tier waystone. Am I just running the same? No, buddy. No, no, no. Come on. Down you get. There you go. Sorry, he's been very loving today, which is great because, you know, everyone loves an affectionate cat, but not right now. I had to put them in the... I don't know if he's been particularly loving today because he was worried about what happened this morning. I had to put them in like a... not a small bathroom, but, you know, a bathroom with like a bath and, you know, shower and stuff like that. And I threw some toys in the bath for them so they could play around with those because I had somebody come around to fix the cabling in my house. Because you weren't here last week, Fufu. I don't remember if I mentioned it on... Oh, no, I definitely mentioned it because I think I ranted to you. The fucking cabling in my walls, just the data cabling just kept going on and off, like it kept cutting in and out. So I've been working off Wi-Fi for the past week, and that was the worst part because it had stopped working, and then I'd call them and book them in for Friday last week, and then it started working again. So I was like, oh, don't worry about it. Then Thursday night, literally like 6-7 hours before they were supposed to arrive, stopped working again. I was like, fuck. But yeah, guy came around today. Best guess is one of the plates in the wall. It was old. Like, it was old shit. And to be fair, it was being held together with what's the word? Sticky tape, like masking tape or whatever. So the thing was barely held to the wall. Should have replaced that, to be fair, when I had him around the first time last year. But it was funny because he's also the guy that came around, same as last year, same guy. He's like the husband of somebody I went to high school with. Not somebody I like knew well, but just so weird having somebody like attached to somebody you used to know just in your home. You know, I did quite a lot of cleaning this morning before he popped by. not that I'm ever gonna speak with his wife again, obviously. Barely spoke in high school, I haven't spoken since. Not likely going to see her after. Rare monsters may transfer a mod on death. That's 3 greater orbs. Oh, 1 uncut level 19. Okay, I think I'll take that, to be honest with you. Yep. Yeah, right. Like you gotta clean up. Gotta clean up. I mean, I would clean up anyway if somebody was coming around. But I was a little more thorough. But yeah, I think because I locked him in the bathroom for an hour this morning, I think he's feeling a little bit neglected. Which I did, purely because they're inside cats, you know. Workmen coming in and out of the house, didn't want to risk one of them running out of there. I like that the Comet build is coming together. I'm seeing Comets relatively reliably now, which I quite like. I mean, not super reliably, but just like that, enough. Oh, we're not dead yet? Oh my god. Well, there you go. There's Comet. Hey, TJ, how you going, man? Are you still off? Are you still off work, or are you back at work now? Clean your room. I've also, actually, that was something I was going to mention this stream. Curious what your thoughts. Oh, you have 2 weeks off. Nice, nice. Back on Friday. Hell yeah. Living the dream. Are you playing some games at the moment? What are you doing with your time off, TJ? Can't remember if I asked you that last week or not. Is this just a dead end? It is just dead end. Alright, sweet. Alright, we've almost got another level up. Depending on how we go today, I don't know if I'm ready to try my 4th Ascension. Probably not. My 4th Ascendancy. But if we hit the 3-hour mark... Oh, actually, we're already 45 minutes into this. I didn't realize I've been streaming 45 minutes. Alright, probably not happening today. Maybe another day, though. But I'm thinking later in the week I might play that High on Life game that Void's been recommending. Looks like could be a little bit of fun, could be a laugh. If it's not, we always have Path of Exile to fall back on. Oh, Orb of Chance, that noise, I was like, what do we got? Are we getting a D or something? Okay, we'll take a tier 4, have a look at it. I don't know why I picked up, I don't know why I was so, I don't know why I wanted to pick up that focus, but I just had to. Got a bunch of good relics too if you want, unless you can do Trial. No, I don't really like, I'm not a big fan of Trial of Chaos. Actually, I was talking about this with my friend Cameron the other day. I like Sekima more because I feel like I have more control over the bad luck, right? What I hate about Trial of Chaos is sometimes you just get forced into taking like tier 3 terrible modifiers. And I know that can happen in Sekima too, where you can just get stuck with some absolute bullshit. But I don't know, it feels more manageable in Sekima's for some reason. I just prefer it. You're shocked? You don't know who, like, yeah, exactly. Don't know who likes Chaos. I don't mind Chaos for the fact that I guess it's a bit faster. I'm guessing Chaos might be the preferred method for like warriors, maybe? I could maybe see warriors tending towards Chaos because you're tanker, so that you can kind of deal with the damage more. Okay, but I don't think I really plan on... I don't even know what I'm going to do with my final ascendancy, to be honest. Targets can be affected by 2 of your chills at the same time. Oh, critical hit chance for spells. That's... Is that not a better way to go? Critical hit chance, and then maybe... Or do I want the remnants? Can be collected from 15 further away. You can... To create reappear. Remnants? Oh. Yeah, like remnants coming back so I get better... Remnants coming back so I get better... Spark. Or elemental storms, so I have that on crit as well, but then that's only on crit. I don't know what the better option of those two would be. You need to do it 3 times, is it really faster? True, maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it's not actually. That's a good point. I guess I've never, to be fair, I've never done my ascendancy on my 4th ascendancy. I'm fucking chewing my words up tonight. I've never done my 4th ascendancy on Chaos. So to be fair, I don't know how long it takes. In my mind, I guess it depends on your clear speed. Because the problem with Sekima is you occasionally just get bogged down, obviously running between places or whatever. That can also happen in Chaos though. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like usual. We did get a 9, didn't we? We did. Hell yeah. Oh, you went back to Dynasty Origins? Dynasty Origins to finish it up. Started up. Oh, Star Wars Outlaws. Okay. And got a few that I'll pop on now and again. How is Star Wars Outlaws? Because I remember when that came out, it kind of got... it kind of got shit on by some people, but then I never really heard anyone give me any, like, detailed critiques. The main kind of critiques I remember... I'll get rid of that guy. The main kind of critiques I remember were things... like enemies not reacting to certain things, or like you could drive a speeder bike at something full speed and like hit the wall and it would just stop you instead of like killing you or something like that, which I get why people are frustrated with that, but it's also like not a game breaker for me. Oh, excuse me. All right, so I think I was heading towards this for crit chance, wasn't I? Got that one over there. Got this one over here. There's also this over here for level 1 cold skills, freeze build up, freeze duration. That's probably not the worst, actually. Increased freeze build up. And then chill duration and magnitude. These are probably pretty good for me to get just for clearing. All right, what do we got? I've got a shield. Throw that away. Don't care for that. There's a lot of max life on it, but I don't care for it. 40% increased cast speed. Is that? It's a tier 2. 70% increased chaos damage. Fucking hell. The thing is, I don't think they're worth anything, are they? Nah. 1 exalt. That's not going to be worth anything. Oh. Okay, that one with similar mods is worth 8 exalts. Doubt I'm going to get 8 exalts for that, though, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just sell them. Fuck it. I like how we now have a level 19 skill gem as if I can use that. Okay, oh, we have our tier 9 tablet only has 1 revive. Okay, 15% more monster life. Monsters take reduced damage to critical hits. That kind of sucks. Monsters are armored. Okay, it's not terrible. Yeah, not anything just like that yet. Killed it for me, but also not played loads yet. Oh, fair. Yeah, you not had anything that killed it for you yet, but you haven't played loads. Because I was gonna play is it Jedi Survivors, I think? Because I played the first, whatever the first game in that series was. But I haven't played Jedi Survivors, so I was kind of curious to try it out sometime. But, don't know, there's so many goddamn games. So many goddamn games I want to play. I still need to do Rogue Trader. Obviously, I still need to play more Rogue Trader. Although I am thinking about doing a Warhammer series, which is ambitious, I'll be honest. Because my plan is to try and play every Warhammer game in timeline order. Although I know that doesn't work for a lot of games, because I can't imagine Blood Bowl has the timeline order. Or fits anywhere in the timeline. But I think that could be a fun challenge for myself to see if I can play every Warhammer game. And obviously it's YouTube content, right? But I kind of like the idea because there is such a variety in Warhammer. Like, I can't believe how many different games there. The fact they have sport games, like first-person shooter, like squad-based games, and then so many strategy games, obviously. And actually, you know what sparked that? This weekend, I was looking through the Steam Summer Sale. Yeah, Steam Summer Sale. It's always weird that it's like the thing about fucking living in Australia. It's so funny because you have to expect what sparked it. Thank you, Fufu. Fuck, that's good. That's good shit. In Australia, you have to deal with the fact that I'm like, it's raining buckets outside, buckets of water. And then I come to Steam and it tells me it's summer. And I'm like... It's just so funny that in Australia you just have to work on... I guess, to be fair, it's just the Southern Hemisphere. Every game announcement is just built for the Northern Hemisphere. And it's fine because I'm now used to it. But I remember as a child, it would piss me off because I'd be like, oh, releasing in summer? It's summer! And then it's like, oh, no, it's not. Not for the rest of the world. Bitch, get out of here. But what sparked my consideration on that idea, that series... is looking at Steam Summer Sale. There is a game that I played religiously as a child. Is it Mark of Chaos? Yeah. You know how fucking often I played this game as a child? I played this game endlessly. Endlessly. I don't know if this has gameplay in it. It does. It almost... It's almost like... It is essentially Total War in a lot of cases. You know? Oh, it's maybe a bit loud, isn't it? This is where we make our stand and prove the worth of the men of the But I had completely forgotten this game existed. Completely forgotten it existed until I was scrolling through Steam and then just came across it. This is fantasy, yeah. This is Fantasy Warhammer, yeah. Which I don't think Fantasy Warhammer has as much of a following as 40k, right? For everyone seems to like 40k seems to be what's taken off. I think it's because fantasy have so many other competitors.
The gods have favored me once more, and I will not fail them.
But yeah, I'm like, so I bought this and I cannot wait to play it again. I cannot wait to play it. Hey, Mystic, how you going, man? Good to see you. Never heard of it. That's fair. That's fair. This is like such an old game. This is such a fucking old game. Does it say when this came out? Oh, it's clearly not 2026. Oh, interesting. This only came to Steam in 2026. Hell yeah. Or April. This originally released in 2006. God, look at that shit though. Incredible. Incredible. You get the normal or the gold? The gold, because there's only the gold edition available to buy at the moment, right? So I think because I actually, to be fair, I actually bought the I think I bought that bundle. So I got a fuckload of Warhammer games. Yeah, I bought this one, so I got all these super old school Warhammer games. So yeah, my intention is to play through every Warhammer title in timeline order. So not order of release, but timeline order. And essentially just not review them, but cover them, I guess. Which will be a lot of fun. Problem is, I don't know enough about the Warhammer timeline, so me working that out is going to take some fucking time. It's going to be a while. Yeah, you got most of them with the bundle anyway, exactly. But yeah, I'm debating whether I start with fantasy, which was my intention, or if I go with 40k, because I just don't know if fantasy has much of a following. It's hard to say. Although there is a guy at my work, there's a guy on my team actually at work who's super into 40k. He was actually planning to open a like a gaming store, like a tabletop gaming store. But I think that fell through. He was like in business or like in partnering with a couple of other guys, and eventually he stepped away because he wasn't happy with the direction they were taking it. But I was talking to him the other day, and he was like recommending a bunch of fantasy books and things like that to me, because I'm currently listening to the 40k audio books for the series Eisenhorn. So I talked about that before, I think, on stream. Super good book series. If you're ever interested in getting into 40k and any of the books, the Eisenhorn book series is incredible. I'm listening to the audiobooks personally. I struggle to read. I don't struggle to read, but I struggle to sit down and read books. But that's been a lot of fun. And yeah, really good to see you, Mystic. It's been a while, man. How are you going? What are you playing at the moment, Mystic? I was just asking TJ that. Don't open that publicly. Let's go shared live. That's kind of funny. The fantasy gets convoluted a lot. I could see that. Because the thing is, like, for me, my only real understanding of Warhammer comes from the games. It comes from games. And now, obviously, like I said, I've started getting into the audiobooks. But most of what I understand of Warhammer has come from games. So I thought that would be a really interesting project to play through every game. That's obviously probably going to take me years to do, to be fair. But playing through every game, finding out where they sit in the timeline, how they connect, if they have any connection. I guarantee like fucking 70% of the games barely fit or are like probably contradicting shit that's actually happened. Or like Blood Bowl, just don't have a position in the timeline, right? So I may have set myself a bit of an impossible task, but I'm keen to see if I can do it. Because most of this year, actually, I've been looking for kind of a direction I want to take my channel in, you know? Like, what do I want to do with it? And I'm slowly leaning into Warhammer related games because I'm just looking forward to so many of them. As we talked about recently, because I remember you dashed my hopes, TJ, of a 2026 release for Total War Warhammer 40k, but we'll still see. Oh, Blood Bowl is real in the canon of fantasy? Hell yes! Okay, that's amazing then. See, that's the stuff that I'm looking forward to learning about. So it's a bit of and I guess that's why it's the perfect project for me, because it's like it combines two things I'm interested in: the video games and understanding the lore. So like that's always been the thing about YouTube for me. The reason this has always been a hobby instead of like something I've pushed towards is because I have to have fun with it. Otherwise, I'm going to drop off. Especially because I work full time. Like, if I'm not having fun with this outside of work, I'm not doing it. But I didn't realize just how many Warhammer titles there were and how diverse some of them were. There are so many Warhammer titles that I'm like researching at the moment that I'm like, I cannot believe I never played these. I cannot believe I never like learnt about them or came across them at any other time. Because I love a good turn-based strategy game, and there are just tens of them that I haven't played. But I've never played Blood Bowl. So that looks like some fun. So I might stream some of those games at some point in the future, potentially. Guess it depends how we're feeling. But I can't believe Blood Bowl is canon. That doesn't make sense. What a funny game. Oh, hey, Phlox. I apologize, man. I didn't see you over on the other chat. My bad. I've been very well, thank you. I've been really, really well. Thank you very much. I thought I was getting sick tail end of last week, but honestly, it might have just been something I ate. My partner and I both started feeling a little unwell after eating some chicken. Although she got it really quick and then I got it kind of the next day. So I wasn't sure if we were just getting sick or if we were a bit unwell. But that's probably getting more detail than you wanted. You're so confused what you're looking at with all the blue stuff on screen. Yeah. If you're not really deep into Path of Exile, this is going to be a confusing look. But essentially what's happening on screen, my main ability that I use for damage, well, I kind of use all the abilities for damage, but essentially the go for this build, to explain it briefly for your Phlox, is this is Spark. So all the little lightning bolts you see moving around is my Spark skill. That's kind of my main damage. Orb of Storms helps because if the orb is down, the spark sparks towards the enemies in the orb. And then I have a nifty little thing called Cast on Critical. So whenever I critically hit, I hit them with a comet. So you'll see big ice comets come down. But the critical hits are a little bit few and far between while I'm upgrading my crit chance. So that's not quite on board yet. So mage but crazy mage. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So you would have seen there a couple of comets come down. We might get another one. There's another comet there. But it's quite a damaging build and it does fairly well. It's definitely not fully online though, but it's getting close. It's getting close. All right, we left some stuff back there. And he said Battlesect is a nice strategy game. I have added Battlesect to my list. I'm slowly building out a list at the moment. And Battlesect looks quite good. I was also surprised. You know what? You know what I was really surprised by while I was putting together the list of games? Because obviously the first step of this project was putting together a massive list of all of the Warhammer games that have been created. There are a crazy amount of Warhammer games that have come out and been discontinued within like the first 5 years. I cannot believe how many Warhammer games have come out and then been discontinued. It blew me away. It blew me away when I was looking up these games and just couldn't find them for sale anywhere. And I'm not talking about like the old DOS games and like the very first games. I'm talking about games that were released in like fucking like 2017, 2018. Crazy stuff. Also the amount of mobile games they have. It hurts your soul when finding that out. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I honestly could not fucking believe it. Because why? Like because I would have bought them. I was ready to. Oh well, not now. Sometime in the future. But I'll never. It must be because licenses expire, you know, or they're worried that because it didn't perform well, it hurts the brand, so they remove it. Never fully understood why you would remove for sale a digital product that anyone can buy at any point in time. You know, it's. What am I doing? I finished this map. Just an interesting choice. I really don't get it. Games Workshop are an ass for the IP. They are, yeah. And Battlefield Gothica is good. Yeah, again, another game that I've heard is amazing, but I just never got round to playing. Indeed. Okay, nobody's buying these, so might not be worth that much. Increased lightning damage. No, but I'll throw that in here because that's where I'm just throwing all these for the moment. Do I care about any of these shoes? No, no, no. Put that in there. Saltador Yanni. What is this level 10 map like? Plays a periodically occurs the temporal chains. That's not great. Oh, not the best map, but it's alright. Level 10. Did I need level 10 for this one over here? No, it has to be 11. Okay. And also has to be 11 for this one, alright? Oh, 10 or higher. Ooh, shit. Do have 2 revives. Okay, let's go for this one then. Alright. So, Enigma Chambers. I've not tried the Enigma Chambers before, so I don't know what this is like, but this would be interesting because it's new content for me. So I'm down to try it. Sorry, the cat on me started moving. Oh, if you actually, yeah, if you guys, for you, TJ, I don't know how much you like cats, TJ. I don't know if you've seen the kittens we got. Oh, he's very sleepy. Oh god, look how sleepy he is. But this is Tub. For reference. Oh, that scared him. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. All right, hang on. Let me just. I just gotta move him because he's heating me up. Nobody's business. Go. All right. I've also had to set up like a weird little. I've set up so I've got a bunch of old displays. Right, so I've got a bunch of old fucking. I've really got to get a better green screen. I've got a bunch of old displays, and I'm currently using them because when I moved into this house, I just never got around to putting them up. I need to actually order some new things to the walls. So I'm currently using them as like a gate to stop the cats getting into like behind the PC because they love getting back there and then instantly fucking shit up. Like all day today, they've just been going for cords. They see a cord, they put it in their mouth, they try to bite it. I'm like, not having that. Have I played Dark Tide? I hear Games Workshop is having a problem or something. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, not sure. I mean, they'll always be fine. Oh, they could fuck it up. Yeah, I did say they added this Skitarii to Dark Tide. Yeah. I saw some people who weren't particularly happy with it, but I haven't played Dark Tide since it released. But I did play it, obviously. Really liked it. I also really loved Vermintide. There's something about those games where they are 90% of the way towards being a fantastic game. They're good games, and they're so close to being like next level, but they just don't quite get there. Like, I feel like they're 10% away from being like really good successors to Left 4 Dead, right? Because that's what they are. They're just Left 4 Dead games. They're so close to being there, but they always miss just a little bit of something. Oh, okay. I'll Sanctum Enigma. Let's go. Okay, we only have 2 revives for this area. I was going to say actually using a rare waystone may have been a bit of a rough move here, but it's the only one we had. So I'll play this one a little more reserved. I say that now, and I'll immediately forget that's what I'm doing, but you get the idea. But yeah, I've always heard Games Workshop are a bit of a mess with their IP. Do any of you guys who are interested in Warhammer have a Warhammer Plus subscription? Because I have some questions if you do. If you don't, never mind. Because obviously you won't be able to answer them. A what? Yeah, okay, there we go, yeah. Warhammer Plus. Warhammer Plus, if you've ever heard of it. I'm pretty sure... Hang on, let me fucking find it now. I'm pretty confident. Don't think you've ever heard of it. Where is it? Where is it? Here. No, that's not it. Warhammer Plus, here we go. And Space Marine is getting console mod support. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's pretty cool. They don't exist in South Africa for me. Oh, but you do have a Warhammer Plus subscription, do you, Flox? Because it's like I'm not trying to advertise, by the way. Oh shit! I almost died. I'm choking on my lies. I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm not fucking not sponsored by this. Don't think I've ever heard of that. No, neither had I. But then I like, obviously they kind of give you like merchandise or like they give you, I think, early access to merchandise, or you can claim a free model each year. That's actually not the worst thing. But they have original animations. They have a lot of original animations, as I understand. I don't know if you can see like their catalog. But I was watching is there no way to mute this? I came across a trailer for something. Here, like the Warhammer TV animations. I came across a trailer for something and I was like, oh, they have like animated shows.
Eldari. We shall risk everything for this.
And while I'm not thrilled, oh, okay, it's good, Flox. It's good. Are the animated? How many shows do they have on Warhammer Plus? Since you seem to know a little bit about this, because I just heard about none of it at all. You love the ones with the Warlord Titans. Like, are they proper series, or are they like mini series, or like what's the go? Because I've been thinking about getting a subscription because I enjoy Warhammer. Yeah, I don't do the tabletop stuff though either, so I wouldn't go on the site. Yeah, I had never heard of it, and then one day on YouTube, I just saw there was an ad for a Warhammer show, and I was like, oh, where's this coming to? Because I'll watch this. And then, yeah, apparently it's all of annulment. Oh, shit, that was lucky. Obviously, it's coming to their own streaming site, which, yeah, I'm not thrilled that it's yet another streaming site that I have to be somewhat interested in. But I thought I might give it a try, watch a few shows. For me, you've seen a lot. You love the ones with all the times. Yeah, okay. You want to watch his Angels' Death. It's about Blood Angels, and it's a series. See that? See? Okay. Okay, I might give it a look. Might give it a look sometime. Send it to me on Discord. Yeah, sure. Yeah, ping me on Discord with it. Absolutely. I'm kind of curious. I'm down to check it out. Have you seen Astartes, the YouTube series? Yeah, so fucking good. And they actually brought that guy on. He's doing Astartes. Well, I think it's called Astartes too. I don't know the information, so take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt here, because I might be wrong. But I believe he's doing an Astartes series for Warhammer Plus. That was also something I think I saw today that got me again interested in it, because I remember watching Astartes on like repeat. I think I must have watched that thing like 4 times when it came out within like 3 weeks, because the animation was so well done. It was chunky, it was meaty, it was so good. Angel of Death has 10 episodes. Fucking sweet. Okay. I mean, that's more than you get in most shows these days, which is something I hate. I hate it with a passion that TV shows are down to like 8 to 10 episode releases. Especially when there used to be shows like Scrubs, for example. Like Scrubs having 10 episodes for their 2026 reboot pissed me off to no end, given the original used to have like, I think like 20 episodes. So we got to defeat Doryani's Triumph. Hopefully it's not too hard. We only got 2 attempts at it, so we don't want to fuck it up. Yeah, I'm guessing that was made to be 2028, TJ? Because I think there's a trailer for it, actually. Because I remember seeing that trailer today. Yeah, no worries, Fox. Thank you very much. You don't need to worry with the link, man. But I'd be down to see that picture if you got it. I'm sure I can find it. I'm sure I'll be able to find it, right? And I'd need to get the subscription regardless to watch it, I assume. But if there's a trailer... What's it called, actually? What's it called? When you watch this Angels of Death. Okay, let me see if there's an Angels of Death, like, trailer or something. I just realized I wasn't listening to that anymore. Angels of... Trailer. Oh, yeah, it's 6 years ago. Fucking 6 years ago. I can't believe how old. I can't believe how old this is. And I've just never heard about it.
This is Captain Salkin of the Blood Angels strike cruiser Sword of Baal. Respond.
still cannot reach Captain Orfeo or his retinue, shipmistress.
Without darkness, there can be no light.
Showing through the next stuff. It was talking about his first set. Oh, okay. Yeah.
False angels are resilient.
Oh, it says 2018. Okay.
Shall be broken.
Yeah, honestly, the red and the black art style is such a good idea.
I am dead.
Like, I honestly think I'm gonna have to. Oh, let me just close that. I honestly think I'm gonna have to try this out sometime. Like, I love the idea. Like I said, I've been listening to the audiobooks. So I'm down to be more immersed in the world. I'm very curious. But I just, it's one of those things where you become aware of its existence, and I just don't understand how I'd never crossed paths to it before. But I guess I'm not that ingrained in the Warhammer world, right? It's only this year that I've started looking into things that are outside just games that I've played. And even then, as I said earlier, I've missed so many games. And Hadriel's my favorite tech marine. Raphael is an amazing chaplain. I'll have to look it up. The problem is, like, I rarely watch... Like, if they had a PlayStation app, I'd be all over it. If they had a I'll have to maybe check if they have a PlayStation app. I can't imagine they do. Or an app that can maybe connect to my TV. Because I'm rarely at my PC watching things. You know, I'm generally watching things via just my PlayStation downstairs. Maybe I should have thrown some more points in Energy Shield before starting this, but we're doing okay. We're surviving. I gotta remember to keep using Convalescence. I'm not used to using it. It's not in my mind's rotation, but I need to get that in there. Alright, just look at Astartes 2 is meant to be out 2026 as their page of the Warhammer community site. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll definitely have to check that out. Okay, I think we're here to fight Doryani's Triumph. Let's do it. Is it just Doryani again?
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Vatzoatl has finally come.
It is, which I don't know how this makes sense from a lore perspective. Oh shit, what was that? Uh-oh. Hang on. One tick, guys. One tick. Yeah, it was legitimately the Gales. I heard one of the cats trying to get past my makeshift wall, so had to. Yeah, obviously, so the wall isn't effective at all. So I'm just gonna take. No, I'll take it down later. So the wall's not effective. I found out. So my wall doesn't work. But it was a good try. Let me just quickly make some adjustments to the. Oh, that's not working. Hey. Let's have a look. I was going to say, now that I've closed the door, it's going to start heating up in here, so I'm going to have to adjust the AC, but let's fight this guy first. My problem with Doryani is he's got fucking invincibility phases that piss me off beyond belief. Oh, Oh, shit. I didn't see that coming up. Oh, we only got one attempt left, boys. Okay. Let's not fuck this one up. Shit. Yeah, let's not fuck this one up. Dear Lord. Alright, let's find out. We'll learn how the Black Rage affects Blood Angels and the Red Thirst. Okay, sweet, sweet. Look, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get it. But yeah, I don't know when I'm ever gonna be at my PC to watch it. That's the problem. You know what? We just got to keep on the move a little bit more and then keep an eye out. Okay, that's coming up, so we've got to keep an eye on it. Solid eye on it. Okay, he's no longer taking damage, is he? Because he's doing his thing. All right. Right from the finish. Up. Set these off. Oh, wait, is he still going? Yeah, I was going to say, if you don't mind getting shit done, that'd be nice. Okay, just setting these off so they're done. All right, hopefully we can get in here. Hoping we can get a good freeze on him here and then just start absolutely fucking him up. Oh, okay, that wasn't good for me. There we go. Come on, Duyani, just die for me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, man. Okay, not behind. Oh, shit. Fuck. Roll. Heal. Fuck. Woo. That was a close one. Gee, Lord. Okay, freeze it. There we go. Nope, it didn't freeze. He broke into 100 pieces, but he's at 99% freeze. Fuck, and now he's up in the air. Okay, there we go. There it is. All right, easy. I say easy as if I didn't fuck that. Just gonna just keep him my distance until he's stopped moving. There we go. Well, I don't get any loot. I get no loot from that? Crazy. Maybe it's in the chamber. Pick up the Weathered Crisis Fragment. Oh, there it is. Pictographs seem to convey a dire warning. Okay. Oh, fuck. Never mind, we can get out of here. We don't need to do that again. Yeah, why is my AC not working? I might have to go downstairs and... Oh, no, there it is. Fiddle with that. Okay, let me do this. Just get the fan on for me. All right, that's good. If it's just for the cables, you get a protector that wraps around them for like 5 to 20, depending on how good you want. The worry... Okay, so... Okay. First of all, so many fucking cables. That's the problem. I have so many cables because I've got the 2 PCs, the 3 screens, the fucking peripherals everywhere. I've got so many fucking cables. My other worry is they've largely been ignoring cables like up till now. And mostly they're just putting their little mouths on it. They're not like biting, but they're kind of just touching it. So I'm worried that if I start wrapping cables and things, they're going to pay more attention to the cables. And then any I haven't wrapped will then become like the prime target. But my partner suggested the same thing, so I might definitely might look at it. But I want to see how they go over the next couple of days. But it might be a requirement for sure.
This is all we have. Gold is useless. Time is of the essence.
What do I do with the fragment? Oh, we got 6 Atlas passives. Hell yeah. Okay, I didn't know that was going to happen. So, here's the interesting question we have. I think we go towards Rogue Exiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over super can drop from powerful map bosses. Yeah, okay. And then, as Mirror Spirits possess a Rogue Exile in the area when possessed non-unique monsters are slain. 10% chance them to appear in pairs. And that one. There we go. Okay, put that away for now. I'm gonna... Oh, can I not put that away? Oh, we'll keep it on the inventory for now then. There we are. And then what do we have? We've got a level 8 map. All right. Actually, is it going to show me something here? So we've done that one. Okay. So now we just need to... I'm guessing we need to get to the other one before we can go into there. So we probably need to go for that then, hey? Question is, do we do that or do we go for something else? I think we might continue pushing for that. At least it's progress towards something helpful. And I need more tablets. I really need more tablets. How do you know, P? You drop your tablet on your face, you got Void here. Welcome back, Void. It must have hit the back button or something. You're just scrolling, it dropped on the face and you drop here. It just... You can't stay away, Void. The universe keeps bringing you back.
This land is diseased.
But definitely looking forward to Astartes 2. But the problem is, if Astartes 2 is only going to be on Warhammer Plus, like, you're going to have to get a subscription to see it, you know? I don't actually even know how much the subscription is. I'll have to look at it a bit further. If you don't want to go big on it, you can also try citrus. Oh, eucalyptus. Yeah, that's a good point. Fuck, that's a good idea, TJ. That's a really good idea. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, because I know that, yeah, they are so sensitive to that. That probably would be enough to put them off, actually, if I put some eucalyptus or something back there. All right. Good idea. Good idea. I think I might look at that. No worries, Floyd. Thank you for dropping it again, man. I hope to see you soon. Drop that tablet again. Come back. I don't know why I'm following the spirit so religiously, as if I'm going to get something special out of this. Oh, we got another tier 9, to be fair. That's kind of what we're looking for. Hey, Gav. How you going, Gav Wilson? Nice to see you, man. New to the genre, you're thinking PoE or Diablo. You like games that aren't overly complex. What's my recommendation? I don't know if that's a joke, Gav, or not, but yeah, if you're not looking for something overly complex, I would tend towards Diablo. I would suggest, though, that you watch a couple of reviews, obviously, on a couple of different games, because Path of Exile is much more complex. Like Diablo, you'll be able to pick up, play that without a problem. Depending on, you know, how experienced you are as a gamer, you shouldn't really run into any problems in Diablo. It'll hold your hand fairly well. It'll get you through the game. You're probably never going to hit a wall that you can't overcome. Don't listen to TJ. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You probably won't ever hit a wall that you can't overcome in Diablo. Problem with Path of Exile, like, you can't build yourself into a corner in Diablo unless you are really not making any sense. Like, if you build yourself into a corner in Diablo, God help you. Like, you're probably not doing very well in life as it is. In Path of Exile, though, you can very easily build yourself into a little bit of a corner. You can do that by making all the wrong selections. I'm sure you've already seen the passive skill tree. Everyone loves to be like, oh, look at this, guys. Look how fucking big it is. It is fucking big, though. That's just the reality. But still, everyone loves to meme on how big it is or, like, brag about how big it is. But realistically, if this intimidates you, don't let it intimidate you. If you're familiar with RPGs in general, pick a character, pick an idea, stick with it, and you might do okay. You know, for example, I always say this, right? My character uses spell damage. Spell damage, my main form of damage. So I type in spell up here, and I can see where spell damage is. So you can then just path towards that. For example, these nodes here, I had these earlier, and I respec'd out of them. I'm going for these nodes soon. So, like, you can do it like that, right? Or if you do minions, again, you can type in minion, and then you can path where you need to go. And then all you need to think about is what's your defense type. If it's energy shield, again, you path towards the energy shield nodes. And then you just make decisions based on what you think is good, right? So Path of Exile isn't that bad. There's just a lot of systems and they're not explained that well in game, realistically. Not in the same way that Diablo is. Diablo just has less systems. I hope that answered your question. But otherwise, I would highly recommend checking out, just like you're doing now, streams on both games, seeing what suits you best. But if you don't like overly complex, then this is probably going to be a bit much. But I will say, the complexity really pays off. It really pays off. Like, Path of Exile 2 is a game you'll be able to replay for a long, long time. Diablo as well, to be fair. You can also play that for quite a while. Torchlight's a nice first game for this type. Yeah, Torchlight's nice as well. I like oh, the older Torchlight. I'm not a big fan of the newer Torchlights, to be fair. Oh yes, actually, great call from Fufu. If you're not looking for overly complex, Last Epoch should be in your list as well. That's a good contender. I quite like Last Epoch. I would probably personally recommend Last Epoch over Diablo, and then Path of Exile above both of them. But I wouldn't necessarily say you're making a bad choice based on any of those. Any of those choices is the right choice in terms of game quality. In terms of complex, Path of Exile 2 is probably the wrong choice. If you don't want complex, Path of Exile 2 probably isn't the best bet. You'd recommend scrubbing public toilets over Diablo. Your friend highly recommends Path of Exile, but seems very daunting. Look, it can be. It can be. How do you feel about guides, Gavin? How do you feel about following a guide? What are your thoughts on that? Because if you, depending on your answer to that question, I think will depend on my final recommendation for you. There's no shame in it. No shame in following a guide. No shame at all. For some people, it's a good way to get into the game. For others, it's something they prefer not to do. You can try Diablo Immortal for free. What a fucking game. Don't you guys have phones? Oh, shit. Oh my god, I killed myself. Fuck. That was my bad. I ran in. I shouldn't have been sprinting there. That was a mistake. Ooh. Why is the map fog returned? Because now I don't know where I've been and where I haven't been. I actually don't know where I have been and where I haven't been now. So I've still got to kill all rare monsters, do I? In Diablo, you can just walk around not paying attention. I would die equals Diablo better. You're okay with them, to be honest. Been playing Warframe for the last 6 months, but now fed up with it. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure Fufu is a great Warhammer enjoyer as well. Often telling me I should try. It's been telling me for years to try it. And it just gets funnier to me year over year that I haven't. Okay, well in that case, have a look at this. So this is the guide I'm following currently, for your knowledge. It's a guide by Anime Princess. Fucking great name. So don't feel ashamed to follow a guide. And the benefit obviously of a guide is that they will tell you what nodes to take. And if you find a good guide, they will tell you like basic setup, end game setup, what that looks like as you progress. So you want to find a guide that works for you. And they also tell you ideally what items you want as well. So you don't have to get the exact items, but you just want to pay attention to what's on the staff they're using, right? So you look at this staff, it's got spell damage, cast speed, critical hit chance for spells. I know that's important. That's what I'm going for. So there are some really, really good guides, and this will help you get into the game and understand the game. And then you just, as long as you're paying attention to what the guide's teaching you, right? If you're following a guide, as long as you're paying attention, I find that can be really helpful. And then just go into it knowing that there are things Path of Exile isn't going to tell you and you're going to have to work out on your own. But if you've got a friend that's into it as well, That's really helpful because you can ask them some questions, right? You can ask them about what their thoughts are on, you know, certain things or how to do certain things. But if you're looking, like, if you played Warhammer, fuck's sake, we're talking about so much Warhammer today. If you played Warframe for 6 months and you're looking for another game to 6 months into, I would say Path of Exile over Diablo. That is, of course, my personal opinion, though. But I know for me, when I played Path of Exile 1, Beacon of Salvation, we haven't killed all... So wait, have we completed this map or not? No. I know for me, playing Path of Exile 1, like I kept bouncing off Path of Exile 1 because I didn't fully understand it. Then I played with a guide, it started making sense, and then eventually I stopped playing with guides. Yeah, see? Helps if it pays the... Yeah. Unfortunately, TJ, that is a message you have to tell some people. I'm not saying Gav needs to be told that, but you know what I mean, right? Oh, I didn't grab this. What am I doing? I can't believe I almost missed that. Fuck. Again, something I almost easily missed. But like this, for example, Gav, like all of this stuff, right? This so like this is just your maps. That's easy. These are just unique items. But like understanding how to use essences, understanding how to use delirium materials, understanding how to use runes, the different kinds of runes, understanding what fragments go to, understanding how to use ritual stuff. Like, to be honest, I'm still not fully around it. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much. I'm still not fully around it, right? But that's okay. Doesn't particularly matter because you can choose. Like the great thing about Path of Exile's endgame is you kind of choose what you're interested in, and you choose the direction you're going in. Not paying attention. yeah, because a lot of people just don't pay attention. They just follow the guide and don't really pay attention to what it's teaching them about the game. But if you actually want to learn, it'll help springboard you into understanding the game, and then you can try your own character, right? But again, don't let this shit intimidate you. Again, depending on the class you choose, you start at one of these locations around it. So if you choose a sorcerer, you don't have to worry about the bottom half of this tree at all. This whole bottom half, you can see where I've gone with this, right? And it's like I've gone over here for the crit chance, so you don't always have to do that, but you can figure it out. And it's got a handy search thing, like I said, you can find what you need to do. So I'd always advocate for Path of Exile, unless you really, really don't want that complexity. Oh, of course, I should have been buying some of these. Oh, well, they are all tier 9. But I feel like Warframe's probably got a lot of... You can also subscribe to builds in game now, by the way, but I don't know how that works. Yes, that's actually true. So you can... I don't know how to do it either, but I'm sure there's probably a quick YouTube video that tells you. There are ways now to track the build in game, and it'll show you like an outline of where to go as you're going. So you can also do that, but yeah, like Fufu, I don't know exactly how it works, to be honest. But else, if you like a player-driven economy, if that's something you like, PoE has that. Diablo does not. Right? I don't think they have it. So that's Asmiri Spirits. Yeah, we'll go with the Spirits, eh? Yeah, Spirits and a powerful boss, so we can get some higher tier Waystones. In that case, I'll use a tier 8. Let's use my good tier 8. Fuck it, why not? I really need some tablets to drop. Ooh, here we go. Speaking of. Chance Rogue Exiles. Oh, you think about playing on PlayStation, hey? Apparently that's coming, but on PS5. Right. It's not on PS5 yet. That makes sense. Right. Well, you can still follow a guide on your phone then, right? Or if you've got a tablet, just have it open on the tablet next to you. It's easy as hell. Like, as long as you have some kind of second screen, second monitor kind of setup, you're fine. Because I could have put the building game, I could have worked out how to do it, but I didn't need it. And for me, the guide was more of a... you can also use the guide not so much as a dedicated, like, you have to do this. But you can use it just to inform what you're doing, you know? So if you do find a skill you like, you can look to see if there's a guide for it, and then just use that as a reference point when you're feeling a bit stuck. You just have to be a little bit careful early, because respecking early game in Path of Exile, it costs you gold the whole time to respec. But if you don't have a lot of gold early on, you might have to farm up a little bit to get further in. But I just, like, I have played both Path of Exile 2 and Diablo 4 to endgame, and Path of Exile is the only one that brings me back almost every single league. Every single league, I generally come back to Path of Exile 2. CJ, no, yeah, there's no wide trading system in Diablo. It's just not paying attention. I'm pretty sure there just isn't a wide trading system. I think you can trade between players, but there isn't like a there's no in-game player market that you can access. Whereas in this, for your knowledge, Gav, there's a full thing here where you can search for items. You can see how much they cost. You can literally click that button straight to the hideout. It'll highlight the item, and if you have the currency, you can just grab it out and it's yours. So it's got a really good player trade system now, which I'm so glad they implemented. You may actually use the game guide from PS5. I think you need to subscribe to it from outside the game, from the website. Oh, then you should be able to follow your character. Okay, so it might work for PS5, potentially. But it might have like an extra step or two. Character trading, yeah. But obviously, like TJ, some people aren't fans of Path of Exile, which I get. I completely get that. Yeah, wouldn't knock it. Wouldn't knock that if it's not for you. We'll go the Exalted Orb, say. And I mean, I don't know your financial situation, but obviously you can always buy one, and then at a later point buy the other, right? Or actually, something to consider, Gav, something to consider. We don't know when it's going to happen, but Path of Exile 2 will be free to play at some point in the future. Problem is, the game's already been out for, what, almost 2 years? Yeah, game's almost been out for like 2 years, and obviously we still don't know when 1.0 is coming. They've started talking about 1.0 in the more recent League updates. But when 1.0 does come, the game is going free to play, unless they've changed their position on that. But I can't imagine they have. That would have caused an uproar. So there is always the consideration that at some point in the future, Path of Exile 2 will be free. Path of Exile 2, though, is cheaper at the moment than Diablo. So that's something else to consider. Diablo 4, you have to buy the game and the most recent expansion if you want, obviously, the expansion stuff. I think the first expansion you can get bundled with the base game, which is good. But that's still going to be more costly than buying Path of Exile 2. A lot to consider, hey? A lot to consider. So many moving parts. You get why people aren't fans of PoE, totally normal, but you don't get why people are fans of Diablo. It's like if you're a fan of being mugged. Yeah, there's also the consideration about whether you consider Blizzard a company you want to support. I talk about that shit all the time. I still gave them my money, so I can't, I'm not gonna stand on that position as if I'm holier than thou, because I still gave them my money. Oh, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Run. Oh, we're good. Okay, turn around. Oh, I need to use Convalescence more. Get my energy shield going again. Got a tier 2 sapphire ring. I'll take a look at that. I think I do need to upgrade my rings at some point. We've also missed a Verisium remnant, hey? Oh, did I not do that over there? I can run to that checkpoint, actually. I'd say there's more quality of life in Path of Exile 2, but that's also kind of required given the fact that it's obviously a bit more complicated, more going on. Oh, shoot. Fucking hell, I risked. That was a bit risky by me. It's my bad. Woo, woo. All right, heal up. Come on. Heal up. I am playing with fire today, I tell ya. Here we go. Got him, though. Thought I was going to die in that one. Tell ya. Oh, you've already got the base Diablo games? Yeah, okay. Never played it. He was only 23. Yeah, 23, so very cheap. It is very cheap, yeah. Or you can also, if you're gonna, oh no, you're gonna buy on PlayStation, of course. Yeah, I was gonna say if you're on Steam, you can refund. PlayStation's refund fucking process is a fucking nightmare. I also don't know if they refund just without like good reason. It'll be free after Christmas if you wait a bit. Oh, you reckon it is after Christmas? If they actually release this year like they said they would, yeah. Yeah, okay. Big caveat to that. So yeah, good point. Path of Exile might be free in, you know, about 6 months. Not 100% certainty, but you might get lucky. Is this worth anything? Let's get rid of that. I think if we get rid of the maximum values, that helps, right? God, this search function is not the best, I'll be honest. So what's causing me problems here? That one? That one? No, just nothing popping up with these minimum values. Is that what it is? 2 exalted, 40 exalt. Okay, well, this one has a fuckload of life on it. Alright, not exactly sure, but I never really care that much. So let's throw it in here. Price it for 10. You know what, price 15. See if anyone goes for it. That one can just be sold to, oh mate, that one could be sold to. Alright, and what do you got? Do you actually have, no, still tier 9s. They said they want to release it this year. Imagine those around Christmas. That's when it's most profitable release. Yeah, true. Only assuming either way it should be free soonish. Yeah, I agree with that. It should be free relatively soonish. 23 for 6 months of gaming sounds like a good deal. Yeah, like that's it. Like 23 bucks. Like it's hard to argue. Like that's not a bad deal at all. So it really does come down to, I guess, what you're thinking. Which way you're leaning? Are you leaning one way or the other, Gab? Okay, this is a powerful boss, so it should ideally give us a... I should have done this. Should give us a higher tier waystone. Rogue Exiles have home state increased chance to have certain types of uniques. Oh, drop an additional tablet, thank you. Oh, goodness me. That thing was coming for me. Had my number. I would say I'm just talking through all of the differences between Path of Exile 2 and Diablo here. I'll have to cut this into some kind of video of me just shitting on Diablo, apparently. Oh, okay. Mistakes. That's my bad. I got way too overzealous there. There is a lot more build variety in Path of Exile 2, I would argue. Just purely for the fact that there's a lot more build options. Whether there's more viable builds is probably questionable, but yeah, it's an interesting one. I assume there would be. I would say hands down you're getting more content from Path of Exile 2. To be honest, I would say you are getting more bang for your buck with Path of Exile 2. But again, it does come down to the complexity scaling. and how you feel about complexity. But like my partner, my girlfriend Taz, not really much of a gamer, but has started becoming a bit of a gamer now that she's with me. She's played Path of Exile 2. It hasn't like really grabbed her, obviously in the same way it's grabbed me, but she's played some herself, even played some solo, and she gets through it okay. Obviously I help her out every now and then, but you've also got a friend that plays Path of Exile, so I hope they would help you out. And if you're ever looking for advice, we do have a Discord. You're welcome to join. It's not a Path of Exile 2 Discord by any means, but if you ever have a question in there, you're always welcome to ping me and ask about what's going on. I don't really know my way around Diablo all that much, though, to be honest with you, so I wouldn't be able to help with that one. Like I've said, I've played through it, but I never got deep into the systems. Okay, what have we got in this strong box? Just guarded by 2 packs of magic monsters, eh? It's not really much. Oh, good, TJ. Oh, good, man. To be honest, we're not that active in there. Like, it's not the most active Discord. Like, there's no, you know, even I'm not that active in there, to be fair. But it's a good place to like chill, hang out. You know, if I have some questions about what I'm doing, I can always throw it in there. I also use it just to get ideas from the group as well. If they're interested in watching me play a certain game or interested in me covering a certain game, you know. I have talked about potentially in the future doing like, you know, playing some community games or something like that, but we just need to find the right game for it. Although I heard rumors League of Legends is like, or like I heard rumors, I say. My friend told me that League of Legends is like returning a classic game mode or something like that. Starts with W and rhymes with all frame. Down he goes. Honestly, I really do need to do Warframe at some point. I'll tell you what, Fufu. One day I'll do a subathon. When I really go full degenerate, I'll do a subathon for you. And that'll be a goal. That'll be a sub goal. And then I'll play it for 10 minutes. Well, it's for people who don't like themselves or anybody else. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, TJ. I haven't played League in... Well, I haven't played League properly in years. I play the odd game every now and then because me and my friends, right? So when we came out of high school, I was going into uni, and they were, you know, we were moving on with life, but still hanging out because we're friends. We got into League of Legends. I want to say that was around 2011, 2012, whenever Vi came out, because I remember that being the newest character. And then we played that for probably a good 7-8 years, pretty straight. Pretty consistently. Like we rarely were playing other games in that time, or if we were, we'd always come back to League after. And then yeah, it got too much. It got too much. It reached an end point for me. Okay, nothing over there. Deadlock's a much better MOBA. I played Deadlock definitely over a year ago now. I'd be interested to try out a stream actually, see how it's going, see how much it's changed. Because I was very curious with what I played. I was very impressed with what I played. I see potential there. Upgrades a socketed ruin. All upgrades are socketed ruin. Masterwork rune. Increased experience. Hell yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Upgrades a rune. I don't understand how that works exactly, but I'm down to find out. Hello? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Roll away, roll away, roll backwards, roll backwards. Get out of here. Have you played Deadlock yourself, TJ? I'm kind of curious what your opinion is if you have, because I haven't played in so long. Kind of like Masterwork rune. One in inventory. I might have to see if that's worth anything. Try to remember when I go back. I assume that I can do that through the currency exchange.
My kin died by the spirit's will. You'll die.
Oh, it's you again, hey? Okay. Whew. There we go. All right, what are we putting on for this one then, hey? Go essences. The swamp stuff. Increase rarity of items. Rare monster packs new maps have a 50% increased chance to have an additional rare monster. That's honestly pretty good while I'm leveling. Let's head towards that, hey? Oh, I was heading this way too. Shit, should've gone for that. Same. 10. Go back to it not so long ago, decide to try each character, refresh myself, and see which ones you liked. Currently 25 at... Wait, are there 38 characters now? Are there 38 characters in Deadlock? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, 25 out of 30? Or 28 out of 25 out of 38? Holy shit. Okay, wow. I'm certain it didn't have that many when I played it last. Holy hell. I might have to try it again. Which could be a very fun stream, to be honest, if I were to stream it. I think we'll probably want to keep that tier 10 waystone for a little while. Excuse me. Wow. Ah, man, 38. Shit. Okay, Elchris crossover. So, tell you what, we'll do a tier 9 for this one, and then we'll do a tier 10 on that. That'll give us a tier 11. And then I can start pathing towards the ascendancy for this. Or one of the ascendancies. I still need to find the other two. They also got a brawl mode as well, now like LOL. Can't remember the name, but it's the one lane mode 4v4. Oh, yeah, it's like ARAM in LOL, right? That's good. Actually, that kind of makes me more inclined to give it a try, because I wouldn't mind trying out a mode like that to get more used to the characters. Or more experience on the characters, I suppose. Yeah, ARAM, yeah. Fucking love ARAM. That's kind of the only game mode I can play in League anymore. Just because it's so simple. It's so long. Yeah. No, that's fair, that's fair. So you also used to be a degenerate, hey TJ? Played some LOL back in the day? Like when it was, well, honestly though, when you're having a good time playing League of Legends, it's a fucking good time. Especially with friends. I never would have played League as long as I did if it wasn't for my friends. To be fair, after a while, I only played it with friends. It was exclusive to that. I couldn't play it solo for a long time. At one point, man, the more I talk about it, the more I want to play League again. Which is, I know it's a trap. I know that's how they get you though. Because I started getting really, really good at Shaco. I started getting so good at Shaco. I played 100 games on him straight with a friend of mine. Oh, fuck, I died. I played 100 games straight with a friend of mine called Sam, and I had so much fun. So much fucking fun. No, I think the Delirium failed because of that. Because you just, yeah, it's the mind games you can play on people. And getting like a really satisfying like clone kill. Oh, nothing better. Nothing better than if you can trick someone into attacking a clone and then it just murders them. Or they kill it and then you pop out and finish them off. Best feeling. Best feeling. Being an absolute degenerate. Not much a guy at work made you do it. Fair enough, fair enough. It's so much more complicated these days. Like, I don't know when this was that you tried it out with your guy from work. But when I first played League of Legends, it was just so much simpler, you know? Like, it hasn't changed massively fundamentally, but like the characters they release these days, they do so many different things with like one ability. But when I started playing, it was like, you know, one ability would be it'd give you a stun, and that was it, or a bit of damage and a stun. Now it's like it slows them, or it procs something, or it primes another ability, but only if the character's like under 50% health, and then only if you've done X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, oh, that's too much for me to remember. It's also a really hard game to get into because you just don't know what another character does until they fuck you up. Is he gonna be able to turn around and slap me with that, or is he stuck doing it in that direction? Okay, he's mostly stuck. Deadlock and Heroes of the Storm probably only do MOBAs to play a load of. I never really got into Heroes of the Storm, but I think because I was playing League, I really struggled to get into another MOBA. Like, I did play a little bit of Dota, but I really struggled to get into it in any like specific detail. Thank you very much. Oh, you want it?
I can crawl on the floor, bro.
All right, sorry about that. That was my partner Taz just bringing me a brownie, or half a brownie, and another Pepsi, which I definitely didn't need, but I'll chug this one. It was a bit before they made that LOL battle. Oh, a bit before they made Team Fight Tactics. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so pretty late then. Pretty late is when you got into it. Just gonna turn my camera off while I eat for a half tick here while I play. I'll get it back on in a minute. Yeah, I would kind of agree with that. It's like the kid brother of League of Legends. There was also another one. Did you ever play fuck, what was it called? There was another one that was, I feel like it was third person. I don't think it was top down. Smite. Did you ever play Smite? That was one that completely passed me by. There have been loads, yeah. They went through such a phase, right? Like every genre does when one game gets insanely popular. Suddenly there's a bazillion copying them like battle royales. Rarely do any of them really overtake the original, but Fortnite managed to do it, to be fair. But yeah, Smite was quite an interesting one. I thought they were making Smite 2, or maybe they did make Smite 2. I think the problem is that genre is just oversaturated. It's so oversaturated, and it's not really a genre where you move between them. Just because of the sheer amount of information you need to learn, it's really hard to float between different MOBAs. Who's our boss here? I reckon we can tank through. He should freeze in a minute. Fuck, he froze, but he got that off. There we go. Thank you very much. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the rest of them. All right, what can we do? What can we do with this? Yeah, let's keep going for the magic packs. Oh, fuck, it came out. Shows how closely I pay attention. I'm just gonna take another bite here. It came out in 2024. I tell you, TJ, I used to be so on top of game releases. I used to know everything coming out, what was going on. I used to be so around it. I don't know if it's because there's just so much releasing these days. Oof. Oh, fuck. 21,000 was their... Right now. 21,000 was their all-time peak. Shit. Unless they launched and then launched on Steam. And it's like most people use the original launcher, but 21,000, that's fucking brutal, man. I can't even imagine what it must feel like to be a game developer. Spending years working on a game, you release it and 21,000 fucking people play it. Or at least that's the peak. Obviously, it'd be a higher level of players. But Jesus Christ, I've had more views on fucking YouTube videos. Jesus. Let's take a bite. I can't get over that. Fucking 20. Oh my god. Yeah, 54% reviews on Steam. Yeah. That to me makes sense. I could see that. Okay, so if we do this, we should get a tier 11 out of this. Easy. We're really not seeing any tablets. Any tablets at all. I'll have to look in the atlas next time we get a point to see what I can do to improve drop rates. But I think they're quite specific. I'm not seeing any rogue exiles either, which is sad. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Airbag. Great name. Thank you very great name. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So the Steam record. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like how fucking funny is what's his name? Tim Sweeney. Todd Sweeney. Tim Sweeney. Sweeney Todd. I'm thinking of Sweeney Todd. It's Tim. No, is it Tim Sweeney? Am I right? Am I just talking shit? There we go. Yeah, he's such a retard, isn't he? I know people don't like that word anymore. He's such an idiot. He's such a fucking idiot, man. I'm trying to claim that like Steam is this massive monopoly. I don't know, to a degree it is. But like, it's just a marketplace. Compete with it, dude. Like, it's not that hard, is it really? The problem with what Epic had to just copy, like all Epic had to do was just copy Steam. You know, good library function, good review function, good community discussion function. You know, because if you're going to bring people over from Steam, you at least need to provide an on-par experience. It's already going to be hard to get people to move to your service, given you are not the main library for those games. Like for me, because Steam houses like the majority of my game library, I'm of course going to prefer Steam, just because it's easier to have things all in one place. Epic just never had the same vibe. But it is hard to get entrenched people out. You followed me on YouTube for ages. About time I got here. Thank you very much, Airback. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate that you're a YouTube viewer. Thank you, man. Glad you like the stuff. I was saying earlier, I don't know what. Oh, god, that was some damage. Oh, I've got to be careful here. Oh, he froze. Get him. Have you been enjoying some of the Warhammer stuff I've been covering lately? Because I'm thinking about diving into even more Warhammer coverage. Or are you more of a variety gamer like myself? Is that why I appeal? It's Tim, yeah, okay. Use Epic. Might only use it for the free games to give each month while I use it. I was the same, TJ. Not knocking anyone that uses it. Like, absolutely, you know, they give you free games. And if it's cheaper on Epic, I even though I like Steam, I'm not standing for Steam. I'm not advocating for them heavily. You know, there are some things that Steam do that I dislike, but for the most part, I find them to be relatively consumer friendly. I don't have a terrible amount of respect for for Epic. Just, I don't know. I don't have a terrible amount of respect for Fortnite and the way it handles microtransactions, but I know you got to make money and the game is free, so you can't knock it too hard. But yeah, I used Epic for a while. I was gathering the free games as well. I still do that on PlayStation, to be fair. I gather my free games every month. Hang on, I'm just going to take another bite of brownie here. Oh, yeah. Bag, you got major Warhammer fatigue, so those videos aren't earning you clicks right now. Fuck. Oh, good, man. I get it. Like, I know my channel, like, video to video, some videos appeal to people, some don't, because I move around so much. That's funny, though. Holy shit, that's funny. That is a good brownie. Okay, what do we have on this map? There's not really anything on this map, just rares in the end, okay. I think going for the extra freeze magnitude was a great idea. It makes dealing with the rares so much easier. This is also a pretty good map for Spark, just because of the tight corridors. You get so many extra bounces. Speaking of Epic, if you want another Silksong game, one of its current free ones is Void Wrought. Void Wrought, okay. Not heard of Void Wrought before. Made me think about it a little bit like, made me think of the Void War game, but that's not at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? Convalescence, get it going. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good. Maybe think of Void War, but I'm guessing it's that's not anything like Silksong. All protected by Runic Ward. None of them seem to have experience. Let's just go for Sim Pile. I've not really been using any of the ward related stuff. I've got some on, obviously, which I'm just using as extra health. But I think that was a mistake in itself, because I think it impacts how much energy shield you have, but I wasn't paying enough attention when I picked it. So what are you, just jumping back to Airbag. What are you playing at the moment, Airbag? What's got your attention? Have you got Warhammer fatigue? What's the game that's keeping you going right now? Is it Path of Exile by chance? Big PoE fan? Not played it, so no idea if it's any good. But it's free and the pics look similar. Yeah, good enough. Enough, right? Alright, well, there's still rares on the map, but we can just go kill the boss. Get out of here. So this should give me a tier 11, I believe. Okay, I'm hoping to get a quick freeze. There we go. Okay, a bit tankier than I expected this boss. Okay, I can take some damage. Convalescence coming back up. Oh, here goes the freeze. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Nice, got our first tier 11. Okay, so we got our map point. Map's complete. We're good to go. I think I pressed M for map like an idiot. No, that's fine. Have a look. Have a look at this Void Wrought game. Oh, that's right. I finished eating now, so I'll put this back on. Talk about Warhammer fatigue. Perfect timing on the Warhammer Classic collection on. Ah, I spelled it wrong. Say Void Wrought? Where'd you type it? Void Wrought. Sorry, Wrought. Oh, it's also on special here. Okay. Well, it's on. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does look a bit like. Recent reviews mixed, but most overall 7 positive. Beautiful art style, incredible soundtrack, and fluid. Okay. Oh yeah, it's definitely like what I was gonna say Silk Song like, but I think it's what Metroidvania like. Oh yeah, okay, it's got the PoE going. Okay. It's the most rewarding exploration I've experienced in the genre. Hell yeah. Honestly, that looked pretty good. That looked pretty solid. When did this come out? October of 2024. Okay. Why are they? I wonder why their recent reviews are mixed. Let me see. I was excited for this game, especially because I like it. Play a lot of Metroidvania games. Way too far behind its contemporaries. Only slightly mind the Flash game aesthetics. But the incoherent story from the beginning, blah, blah, blah. Very fun. Oh, and short. Okay. Very enjoyable. Well made. I wouldn't compare it to the industry groundbreakers like Hollow Knight Silk Song, but it has similarities and that's more than enough. If you can't tell, I love Team Cherry. It's a really nice game. Okay. Looks pretty good. Honestly looks decently solid. Might be when I might just add that to the wish list so I remember it's there. Or you said it's free on Epic. Like the weird thing is I'd almost rather spend the $8 and just have it on Steam. Which I know makes zero fucking sense. But that's just kind of where my mind sits on it. I should go. Okay, hang on. So identify. I love the look of that one. That's such a cool looking unique. Don't care about either of them, so they go to Mr. Doyani. Okay, tier 11. Let's do the tier 11 because I need the tier 11 to go through over here because I want to get over to there. Yeah, tier 11 or higher. All right, let's see how we go with this tier 11. Defeat Aziri in the Temple District. Oh, wait. To access this district, so I can't. Oh, I can. No, I don't know what I've accessed. Okay. Oh, so I have to go over here to go that way. Shit. Okay, I see. I did not think that through. Oh, I really can't be bothered going for that right now. Okay, we're not going to do that now then. I was going to say we might have to just path through the abyss to get over there, but that's not even connected either. Speak to lurking creature in all souls in order to access this wound. We'll have to see. Oh, if you do go for Epic, only have 2 days. Well, okay, game changes. Sweet. No worries. Thank you for that. I'll be honest. I'll probably ignore it. I've got too many games on my plate at the moment. Far too many games. Go for a tier 9. Yeah, that'll do. It's so funny how much fucking Warhammer I've talked about today. Are there any like particular game worlds that appeal to you, or any? Actually, this is an interesting question because I already have my answer, so I'll ask it and then I want to hear your guys' views. Are there any game world or like not game world? Sorry. Are there any IPs that you wish had been turned into games? Because for me, I am livid that we've never had a Stargate game. Livid. I would love to see the Stargate universe turned into a game. And the answer's right fucking there. It seems like an easy game to make because the fucking Stargate goes to any fucking world it wants to. So you could easily have just a mission system where you're just going through the gate to various places. But like the closest I've got was one time I played a mod for, I think it was Sins of a Solar Empire, if I'm not mistaken, which love that game, by the way. If you haven't played Sins of a Solar Empire, it's a great, I think it's a 4X strategy game. Really fun. But they had a Stargate mod. I got it working once, then it like broke and I never went back because it wasn't quite enough to keep me going. But it was so fun seeing some of the models in game. Oh, okay, you got one? Several, in fact? Yeah, hit me with it. I'm curious. Also, Star Trek. It seems kind of weird we've not had a lot of Star Trek games. I know there have been like a couple of weird ones. But it seems like a universe that's begging for a really solid title. But I guess, yeah, because Star Wars, there's always been some Star Wars games. Don't know. Fuck, wasn't paying enough attention there. But interesting dilemma why they haven't done that. But Stargate, I'd love to see Stargate done. I think you could make an incredible game with that. I guess the problem is enemy variety might be a bit lacking. Because like the Goa'uld, the Jafar, there's not a great deal of differences. They're just kind of humans with different kinds of weaponry. Then you got the replicators, you got the Wraith. Of course, different universes, so putting them in the same galaxy, I guess is the word I'm looking for, would be a bit hard. And oh, you know what? They were actually fucking making a new Stargate TV series, and then Amazon went and cancelled the damn thing. And I'm furious. I know people were putting a petition together to try to get them to restart it. Because the reason they cancelled it is because they were worried it would only appeal to legacy Stargate fans. And first of all, what's the problem with that? There's lots of us fucking love Stargate. I'm rewatching Stargate SG-1 now. Oh, there've been several Stargate games, have there? How the fuck have I missed this? How have I missed this, TJ? Any of them good? Any of them good? Or did you look that up yourself? What do we got? Once that summons allies. Greater Jeweler's Orb, though. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Come on. Oh god, the freeze is so good. The freeze is so helpful. What would I do without that freeze? I'm gonna have to check these games out. I'm gonna have to play these sometimes. Or sometime. Do I need this for anything right now? Or, nah, we're pretty good. I can't imagine. No, there's surely none available on Steam, right? Let me have a look. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Stargate Timekeepers. What is this? This came out in 22. Fucking when? Where? Why? How? This is what I mean. I used to be all across games. How did I miss Stargate Timekeepers? Although I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look great and it's got a mixed rating. Apparently it's similar to Total War? In what way is this similar to Total War? What? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's... Oh.
What is this tech they're looking for anyway?
I'll be honest, this doesn't look like a 2024 kind of cinematic.
It's some kind of
It looks... I love that I saw that message as, yeah.
Decides who wins the war. Have Moloch's warriors been here before?
That is... Okay, who the fuck made that cinematic? Who the fuck made this? Because that is not how a Stargate activates. I'm not having this. That is not at all how a Stargate activates. What is this bullshit? What's this slow creep in from the fucking outside? Who the fuck was responsible for putting this together? Because that is a dog shit. You think that's how a Stargate activates? Hell no. I just want to find the Stargate activating. That's all I want. Or is this how it activated, like here?
You would believe to be words to be translated were...
Have a look. I need to turn off that. Hang on. Yeah, see, that's how a Stargate activates. That's how a fucking Stargate activates. Crazy James Spade was in this back in the day. Yeah, where it bubbles out. Or was there... but that was still even a bit slow. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Or maybe the bubble comes later. Oh, it's going to be like over here or something, isn't it? Oh, it looks like dog shit. Absolutely looks like dog shit. Oh, for 2024, this is a little rough.
Isn't the Lambda site off-world, sir?
It was Stargate Resistance and FPS, but it's dated now. Actually, I think I do remember watching a trailer for this game when it came out. Like, why is it translucent? Why can I see through the Stargate? Okay, at least that's correct. Brutal. Such a shame. What do people say? What do the negatives say? Huge fan of Stargate and really wanted to like the game, but it's one of the clunkiest, and most poorly designed games that I've ever played. Game's not fun. What do other people say? Stealth and tactics game within the SG-1 universe, following a parallel story after the end of Season 7. One can see from the get-go that it's not high quality, big budget production, writing, voice acting, animations are all a bit lacking. Game's not a blockbuster Stargate fans may have wanted. At the same time, I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. Gameplay polished, fun. Okay. I can kind of see what they're going for in the gameplay. Once Steam eventually loads. Actually, I do remember this game. Yeah.
They're not searching for you. They might not find you.
Because I remember looking at this and thinking, I don't want to be depressed watching it. I know tons got cancelled before release, which is such a shame. Shame there's no literally... Oh, Galactic Simulator 2 Stargate. What the fuck? I don't think that's related in any particular way. It's funny how none of the rest are actually appear here, because they mustn't be available anymore. Let me have a look. Stargate games. Timekeepers. List of Stargate games. Let's have a look at the list of Stargate games. So there was a handheld. There was a Tetris-like puzzle game. There was a console one, simply titled Stargate. When did this come out? Game was developed by, published by... Oh, it's for Super NES. Okay. SG-1 Alliance cancelled. Same. Shame. Oh, because okay. First person. Oh no, that's telling me what a first-person shooter is. Weird. Oh, it was a cancelled first and third person shooter. I remember this one. I remember looking this up when I was younger. And unfortunately, it just obviously never became a thing. Massively online role video. It was published. The game's setting was mainly borrowed from military science fiction series. So what happened to Stargate Worlds then? What happened to this? It was cancelled. That's the Patreon now, yeah. This is the problem. Like, none of these actually released. Like, fucking cancelled. You know? Like, what was the other one we just looked at? Stargate Alliance? Did this one get cancelled? You know? Like, what's after Stargate World? Stargate Resistance? This one actually fucking came out in 2010, hey? Obviously, I'm guessing you can't buy it anymore. Screenshot from the game. What was it released on? It was released on Windows. Okay. Stargate Resistance. Online game. Let's see. Does it exist? Oh, there's a Steam page, but it's not going to be available, obviously. It doesn't even take me to it. Classic. These would be fun to try sometime. They would be fun to try out sometime. So was Empire at War was a really good Stargate mod as well. It's such a shame. And like the issue is now, this is the problem with Stargate, is they keep starting so many fucking projects, but nobody wants to invest the money into Stargate. So they start the project, it ends up failing because they're not really getting anywhere and it doesn't look good because they don't have the money to do it. So then they cancel it. And then everyone looks at Stargate and says, well, they fucking cancel everything they start. So clearly it's not going to be successful. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy now. Oh. So what about you? Do you have any, like, are there any IPs, TJ, that you've always wanted to see a game made for? You know? I wish more had been done with... Actually, no, to be fair, a lot is done with Lord of the Rings. I was going to say, I wish more had been done with Lord of the Rings. But they have done quite a lot over the years. I remember playing some excellent Lord of the Rings games on PC and PlayStation 2, I think. I really enjoyed, there were a few games on PS2 that were so good from Lord of the Rings. Or that were Lord of the Rings branded, rather. Say from, you know what I mean? The Expanse is another one for me. I'm really interested in the Expanse Osiris Reborn game that's being developed at the moment. I did make a video on that. Quite like the beta, but the beta was literally only a 2-hour slice of the game, so it kind of pissed me off that they called it a beta. But I liked what they were doing with it. Manny DeMerc keeps coming online. Nice, my friend Cameron. You know what? I think I've definitely told this story before. The first time I got Cameron into the game, this guy here, Mossy, for some reason, actually it was Path of Exile 1, not Path of Exile 2. For some reason, I was like, oh, maybe we should try hardcore. I've never played hardcore. You've never played Path of Exile. Let's play hardcore. We got like halfway through Act 2. We got wrecked by the Den Beast, actually at the start of Act 2. And then instantly was like, I'm not playing this anymore. Because we breezed through the game and then all of a sudden he just got one shot. It's so funny. So fucking funny. But now he can't stop playing it. Now it's like a main game, all he plays. What the hell did I choose last time? What was I building towards, hey? Oh, that's right. We chose the increased freeze build up last time. So maybe the chill. I think the chill will be good because the chill will help slow, right? So they should be more slowed. Most IPs you like have games. Most of it might be is I wish they did type of game. But like Total War 40k game. But that's that's well, coming out, right? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, okay. Not where I'm supposed to go. Ah, down here. Down here. Like, yeah, I'd love to see it. Like, I think Stargate would be a great game for an RTS. You could have a really interesting RTS with Stargate, I reckon. Or a space, you know, space related, like 4X kind of game. I think that'd be quite interesting. Yeah, come on. Oh shit, that was more damage than I expected. That's my bad. I thought I could face tank that. Could not. Okay, we can kill it though. Nice and easy. There we go. It's that easy. That's why I thought I could face tank it. You may loves making us play hardcore characters on games that have them. Hell yeah. Sounds like me and your friend are very similarly coded. I honestly don't know why I do it because I don't really like playing hardcore at all. It just seemed like a funny thing to do, but that was not the right choice. Okay, increase magic monsters. Now they increase the pack size. That's good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not the worst, but not great. It's not really going to sell for anything. So, sell that too. What do we got next? All right, we do have a powerful boss. What do we have in terms of... I don't have any tier 10 maps. Can I buy any tier 10 maps? What am I doing? I cannot... Oh, what I should have looked at, though. Currency exchange. I have rune. Fucking, it's a master rune. Where? Masterwork rune. I want... What, divine? 19 of them for a divine. Oh, exalted. 100, so I can get 181 exalted orbs for that masterwork rune. Okay. I'm not going to spend it. I was just curious what I can get. So I put in a tier 9. Rather not low. We could do fine with lower resistances. We're right. If it was an RTS Stargate, just get the Empire at War. It's Empire at War. Let me look it up. Empire at War. Oh, Star Wars Empire at War. God, 2006. Fuck it out. Look. Strategy RTS, sci-fi, multiplayer, single player. Interesting. I've never seen this game. Oh, I could see. Yeah, okay. I can absolutely see this having a great Stargate mod. Okay. That looks pretty interesting. But I want a dedicated Stargate. I want a real Stargate, TJ. Not this fake Stargate with all these mods. But I do appreciate the suggestion. Thank you very much. That's I didn't realize there were so many. So many games out there. What are my resistances? Okay, they're not terrible, but I do need to improve them. Grab that. Tier 9 waste zone. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think for me, other than Stargate, realistically, all I've been waiting for as well was 40k Total War. So I cannot wait for that to release. I think we're only getting 4 factions, though. I don't know if you saw that. I looked into it. I was looking at it a little bit today. It seems like there's only 4 factions that release, which I'm a little disappointed with. To be honest with you, I'm a little disappointed with that. 4 factions for a Total War game feels too small. Far too small. But I know that they will release things like over time, or maybe do what they did with obviously Fantasy Total War, where they released the subsequent games, added more factions, do it that way. But 4 does seem thin. Seems thin on the ground. Just like Dawn of War as well. I don't know why 4's the magic number. Like, I know you want to put in time and effort to making sure the specific factions are well done. But 4? Oh, Ritual Tablet. Hell yeah, okay. Not that I'm a big fan of Ritual, to be fair, but here we go. At least it's something. That Warhammer Fantasy game, though. Mark of Chaos. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, okay. Make sure we don't die here. Move around a bit. Move around. Got to keep remembering to use Convalescence. I keep forgetting. I forget every time. Okay, nothing over there. That's good. One thing you do love about Stargate is they have a lore reason why the little group of humans can win against the hordes of troops from a more advanced alien empire. Yeah, like, I agree. I mean, a lot of it is just, you know, there is another alien race that is somewhat keeping them entertained. But I really do like Stargate's lore. I think it is quite well done. I also like that, you know, there's an in-universe reason why the galaxy is populated by humans. You know, there's an in-lore reason for that. Like, they didn't just ignore it and say, oh, humans everywhere. Oh, it kind of is what it is, right? Like, you know. Like, they actually put some thought into it. And then, yeah, the fact that their main, like, bad guys are a bunch of egocentric maniacs who are always infighting is great kind of world building. Not like Star Wars, they just default to the all suck at aiming with the same tech. Yeah. Yeah, Stormtrooper aim is like, that is the worst way to tell a story. The worst way to tell a story is just to have the bad guys miss and the good guys hit. I know to a lot of people it just doesn't matter because it doesn't really stand out. And it didn't stand out to me when I was a kid. But when I'm watching something now, I'm like, you know, like when the bad guy, like when the good guy is just standing out in the open, just like shooting and often killing bad guys who are standing behind cover. It's just like, fuck me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Because it's not so much that it matters a lot. Like it doesn't matter to the story that much. You know, characters have plot armor regardless. But there's just something about the fact of like, you didn't have someone who could think to direct that a little bit better. Like it's a lack of artistic direction. It's a lack of artistic creation. You know, just say, oh, go stand over there and pretend to shoot at somebody. Okay. It's like, no, well, you know, maybe have it a bit more dynamic. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. I'm in the exact same boat. How did you feel about Mandalorian and Grogu, DJ? Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that incredible masterpiece? Oversee a tablet? Yes. Map bosses. Okay, let's go. Okay. Identify. So what does this one do? Adds ritual altars to the map, 5 uses. Favors at ritual altars in area cost 12% increased tribute. But you can re-roll on your maps twice as many times. Oh, fuck. I think we'll save that for the time being. I don't want to use that right now. Just going to put away these ones now that we have level 9 tablets. Or level 9 things. Let's get rid of that. Okay. What's this? Currency found in is replaced with rarer varieties. Rarer varieties. Sorry. Okay, let's head towards that one then. In that case, we'll use a tier 9. Let's upgrade it a little bit. Chilled ground. It's live. Let's get through the chilled ground, hey. Ooh. Oh, but if I... Oh, okay. Let's put in the tier 10, actually. Because then with this tablet, we should drop a tier 11. And then we can push that up. I did love... I don't know if me and you have ever talked about Andor. Did you like Andor? I fucking adored Andor as a television series. So good. Because it had that tension that I think we were just kind of talking about, how there's no tension when the stormtroopers are shooting at people because they just miss constantly. Andor was really good at holding tension. You know, like the basic guards in the Empire were dangerous in Andor. They weren't, well, not always, but you know what I mean. But they weren't just silly little guys. Okay, may as well finish the map boss right away. Not go around to watching any of the Mandalorians, but from the way you said, does the movie suck then? I mean, look, like the Mandalorian TV show... excuse me. Mandalorian TV show for me was it was fine. I didn't really stick with it. I think I watched the first 2 seasons and then it had really dropped off for me. The problem with the Mandalorian and Grogu is it felt like the entire movie was there to sell me Grogu merchandise. You know what I mean? I ranted about this a few streams back. But what really frustrated me about the movie, and I won't spoil anything, so you know I don't want to spoil anything if you do decide to watch it. Ooh, array buckler. Okay, another overseer tablet. It just exists to sell you stuff. But the problem I have with Grogu as a character is all through the Mandalorian and Grogu, and it might be the same in the TV series, I don't really know. Grogu is both incredibly intelligent and literally a toddler at the same time. So in one scene, he'll be as stupid as my kittens are. He'll have no idea what's going on, and he'll just be pushing silly little buttons because he's a silly little guy. And then in the next scene, he'll be doing a fucking bunch of they'll be doing complex shit. He'll like essentially like save everyone's life. You know what I mean? And it won't make any sense. And it won't make any sense why his intelligence changes between scenes. His intelligence is determined by the scene he is in. The problem I had with The Mandalorian Grogu, it was just an average Star Wars film. It was an average Star Wars film. Just a very painfully average film. They were trying to tell some silly story that I can't really explain without obviously spoiling the entire movie. But something that I did find weird is some of the alien characters just sounded like people. Like there's in the movies there's a bunch of aliens that are the same race. They're the Hutts. There's a bunch of Hutts in the movie for a variety of reasons, and they like the main one just it sounds like a dude. He just sounds like he's just a guy. And then like they're on a planet that is run by the Hutts, talking to a man who lives in a little camp who's like a lizard man, like lives on this planet with the Hutts, and again he just sounds like a guy. And it didn't like it wasn't that doesn't necessarily make it a bad movie, but it kind of broke some of the immersion because it didn't feel like they were from a different culture or a different species. They were just guys that looked a bit silly, you know. Not watch that one either. Behind on your Star Wars stuff. You should watch Andor. Andor, I would highly recommend to you. Highly recommend to you. So highly recommend. Obviously Mandalorian, the other stuff probably not. Oh, of course they do. Yeah. Yeah, all the Hutts speak English. Yeah. All of them. Yeah, and they just sound like regular. I could be voicing a Hutt right now. Hang on. Imagine I'm a Hutt. This is me talking to you. I am a Hutt. Yeah, they're just talking Galactic Common, yeah. Like, they removed the identity of these creatures. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, right? I want to spoil it so bad to get your opinion on something even worse, but I just can't. I won't do it. Yeah. Oh shit, died. I gotta stop dying. I'm wasting. So I mean, maybe jewelry. I guess if they always have jewelry, that might be good. Can always change that at a later date. The movie needs to be. But I would never speak. Never not speak in a Hutt. Exactly, right? Exactly. Oh, fucking. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the Hutts in question, too. Especially the fuck me. Also, Sigourney. Like, there were a bunch of reasons I didn't like the movie. Not all of them were just, you know, modern Star Wars is bad. Sigourney Weaver's in it, but, I don't know if anyone told her she was acting. Like, honestly, I don't know if anyone told Sigourney Weaver she was acting in a movie. Because it feels like she just came on set and just started delivering lines. It was so fucking hard to watch. It was so hard to watch every one of her scenes. And I really couldn't understand the vibe they were going for with her character. And then, of course, they build in... you know, they've done the classic Disney thing where they try to build in, like, some kind of social story to the whole thing. You don't care much about spoilers, but others might. You know, others might. Yeah, they try to build in some social story. I'll explain it this way, right? They essentially build in a social story where a character is going against what you might consider their nature, right? They're going against their nature because that's just not who they are. They're not like the other people of their kind, you know? That's not what they're like. That's not who they are. And the whole story is fucking focused on it, and it just makes no sense. It just makes no goddamn fucking sense whatsoever the whole goddamn time. But I mean, look, it's there to sell you Grogu merchandise, you know. This will probably tell you all you need to know. It was written and directed by Jon Favreau and what's the other guy's name? Dave Filoni. The ones that produce all of the Stargate stuff that's been terrible for the past, like, 5 years. They're the ones that wrote and directed it, so that probably tells you all you need. I went into it knowing that I was going to be hate watching it, and I still wanted to leave. I still wanted to leave, like, halfway through. If I'd been watching it on... Let me put it this way. If I'd been watching it on TV, I would have turned it off. Very quickly. Oh, increased monster rarity is not bad. It's not terrible ruin either. I don't know if it's worth anything. But, you know, like, you know, obviously I always encourage everyone to make their own opinion, though. Like, I'm sure at some point you'll get around to watching it, maybe. And who knows? Maybe it will suit your tastes, TJ. Maybe it will. Who knows? But yeah, I went to see it with my girlfriend Taz, my dad, and my brother. Because my dad, my brother, and I, obviously growing up, he grew up on the original Star Wars. I then grew up on the prequels, and so when the sequels came out, or sorry, when the prequels were coming out, we would go to see them together. That was kind of our thing, I guess. And then, you know, when the prequels came out, my dad was like, oh, let's go see these two, and then that became a bit of a thing. So we kind of always gone together to see the Star Wars movies, right? Because we watched them when we were kids together, so we've kind of just continued that tradition. So I remember when my dad was like, hey, do you want to go see this? And I said to him, I'm like, oh, look, I'll go to watch it purely just because it's a Star Wars film. But I knew I wasn't going to be happy. Here, let's see if we can actually complete this breach. I've been fucking up every League mechanic today. I think all you gotta do is kill them until you can fill... I've not done many breaches. I think all you gotta do is kill them until the purple bar reaches the end. And then the other purple bar, the pinky bar, when that reaches the end, the breach is closed. But if you get the purple bar there first, I think it stabilizes. So I think we've stabilized. Yep. Okay, perfect. So now I gotta go back to the center. There you go. And then breach collapses, and I should get some splinters, whatever. Right. Apparently there's still a rare somewhere, but we finished the map, so I'm good. Trying to think what you might mean about going against what they are. Is it a Trandorian not hunting, a Hutt not being an ass, a Wookiee going to the bottom one of the slave race not kidnapping people? Honestly, one of those is spot on. One of those is absolutely spot on. But yeah, one of those is spot on. Okay, is this worth anything? Let's have a look. 15 exalts, okay, not bad, but I do like to keep at least one version of everything I get. So can I keep this, or have I got one? Nah, I'll keep it. Okay, another level 11, 10. We'll upgrade it. Bam and bam. Oh, here we go. So currency is replaced with rarer varieties. I should maybe hold this one until I've got higher map tiers, but realistically, do we care? Do we care that much? Just want to get pack size up. There we go. All right. But yeah, just, you know, it's the classic story of like, I think what annoys me about modern Stargate is they can't tell new stories. They just keep rehashing old stories. If that makes sense. Which was, I wasn't saying that because I remembered that Palpatine is the ultimate bad guy of the new movies, the prequels. But now that I've remembered that, that's even fucking funnier in my mind. They seem completely unable. Thank you very... Oh, Sheikh Vivid! How you going, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I saw you joined our Discord. Thank you very much for joining. Any comments on my recent video as well? I appreciate it, man. How are you going? Thank you very much for joining me. And I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. This is not the map to die on. Okay, we got 2 revives. We're gonna be fine. Oh, you absolute fucking trailer fire. Get out of here. Is it English speaking hut? Because if that's so, they're not real hut. Anyway, it's one of the many English speaking huts. If that helps, yeah. Look, at this point, I'm just going to spoil it. So, spoilers, if you haven't watched The Mandalorian and Grogu, it's Jabba the Hutt's son. He doesn't want to be like his father, TJ. He doesn't want to be like his father. But his, you know, his family, for some reason, won't, or they kind of won't accept that. They kind of actually don't care that he doesn't want to be like his dad. Good, thanks. Excited for Dawn of War 4? So fucking excited, man. I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait. Are you also excited for Total War 40k? Oh, shit. Let's not die. Let's not die. Yeah, defo both look great. Hell yeah. Yeah. We were talking about it earlier because TJ here is also interested in the Total War. Looking forward to that releasing. Obviously it might not be for a little while though. That's the only downside. Don't have a release date for that one. Or a specific release window. Have we got an Abyssal Depth? We do. Oh, yeah, we should go in there. All 3 trilogies are the same films and plot anyway. They are, yeah. And it's funny that Palpatine is literally the bad guy in all 3. That's so funny. The more I think about that, the funnier it gets that he was the bad guy in the 3rd one too. It couldn't have been like, I don't know, anybody else. It just had to be fucking Palpatine. We'll hopefully build big communities to both. I hope so. I really, really hope. I know I said it in my video, so I'm rehashing shit for you. But I really hope the mission editor is detailed. You know, if that mission editor... If that fucking mission editor is like really robust and gives players a lot of options, that will build a community. That will build a community. Absolutely. Because that's what keeps people going. You know, the game gets them in, they play the multiplayer, but after a while you need something that isn't just more multiplayer. You need like a little refresh. Something that gets you going. Traditional RTS players for Dawn of War 4 and 2. Yeah, Total events. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Total War 40k. Doesn't like his father, mother, same. Yeah, same person. So sad. Yeah. Yeah. And then they have the gall to tell us it's the fans that are wrong. It's like literally the principal Skinner meme. The King Art devs recognize the importance of getting the tools to the community. That's good. That's good. That's hell good. Oh, I'm so excited for it. I'm so excited to get back into proper Dawn of War. Like, what did you think of Dawn of War 2 and 3. Because honestly, I liked them as games. I wanted more Dawn of War 1. You know, I appreciated that 3 at least tried to go back towards it, but it didn't really work out that way. Well, great, or Exalted Orb, thank you very much. But I was looking at 2 again today, because I'm looking at possibly doing a Warhammer series. Although I'm probably going to start that with fantasy instead of 40k. And I remembered such fond memories. Such fond memories of playing that game. I see you didn't see the hidden Darth Jinx as well. The Pels was just a decoy. Honestly, I would have been so much happier if it was Darth Jar Jar Binks. I would have been so happy. I know people would have hated it. Oh, I think it would have been as divisive as the movies were in the end anyway. To be honest, I don't think it would have had that much of a negative impact. It would have just turned Star Wars into the complete meme instead of just a bit of a joke meme. Gonna be tons of customization options in Dawn of War 4. Yeah, I saw their they've got like a proper army painter in there, haven't they? I kind of neglected that in my video because it's something that I don't really think about, but I should have included that in there. Like Dawn of War 2 is a campaign focused RPG type of RTS, but bounced off Dawn of War 3 hard. I also bounced off pretty hard. I didn't hate what they were going for, but you know, they clearly were trying to mobify the RTS genre. What I appreciate about Dawn of War 3 is that it was unique. They took a risk. You know, they took a risk, which was people like the lanes in MOBAs. Maybe they'll be interested in it being an RTS and having a lane-based system, you know? And honestly, it's not a idea that I necessarily fault when I think about it. Because I don't hate the idea. The more I think about it, the more I kind of almost want to go back and try it again. But in reality, it just didn't quite land. It really didn't land. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as people hated it. It wasn't as bad. I think the problem is they kept marketing it as a return to Dawn of War. But there was no base building. And it's like you're trying to appeal to an RTS community, but you're missing a core fundamental of most real-time strategy games. But I'm with you. Like, I honestly, I like, even now thinking about it, I'm like, do I try it again? Do I go back? Was it that bad? Or did I can't remember why I bounced off it that hard. I think it's because I couldn't build, by building a base. Actually, I tell you why I bounced off it. I can tell you why I bounced off it. Because no matter how hard I try, no matter how hard I fucking try, every RTS game, my first strategy is to turtle. I am a turtle. I love turtling. So every RTS game, whether it's a good strategy or bad strategy, for the first few weeks, I will generally turtle every single game. Well, not every game, but you get the idea. I don't really do that anymore. I kind of knocked that habit in Age of Empires 4. But that's probably why I bounced off 3, because like, there was no turtling. Like, there was none of that. So I think it threw me off. It threw me off my game. I was lucky I almost got slapped there. I gotta stop running while I'm reading chat. You can paint individual squads differently in each part of each model separately, adding effects like highlighting, dry brushing, or more. Holy shit. You know, the only problem with that is... and I don't think it's a problem. I'm not saying it is actually a problem. But you are absolutely going to go into, like, multiplayer matches. And you're gonna be versing just rainbow space marines. Right? Or you're gonna be versing marines that are painted like they're, remember the old toy green soldiers, the little toy soldiers you'd have as a kid, the green ones? Somebody's gonna have an army painted like them. It's gonna be hilarious. And you know there's gonna be some that have pink helmets and then like a tan to skin colored body. And you know what that's gonna look like. You know what's gonna happen. Increased rarity. I think we'll probably go for that. Rare unique item. Do we care? Well, actually, rare unique item. Oh, increased experience. We're going for the rare unique item. All right, give me a sec, though. Let me catch up. Paint schemes can be stored in the file too for easy sharing. That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, if you can borrow somebody's really good paint style. Dawn of War has a lot of defensive building, so I think Turtle might be viable to a degree. I think so. I mean, look, I don't necessarily need Turtle to be viable. The problem was it just didn't exist in Dawn of War 3 because there just wasn't the base building aspect to it. Yeah, like a lot of films, TV shows, and games, when they try something different, they didn't put it as part of the franchise. Exactly. That's what absolutely 100% with you, TJ. Dawn of War 2, I think I said this in my fucking video. Dawn of War 2 and Dawn of War 3 should have just been different IPs, just different games. It should have just been a different game, or it could have been, you know, I'm trying to think of what another game that's done this, because I know there's other games that have done it. It just shouldn't have been Dawn of War 2. It could have been Dawn of War Tactical Team Strike or something like that. You know, just don't call it the direct sequel. I just don't call it the sequel. That is all they had to do. That was the one thing they needed to not do, was call it a sequel. And that's what they did. But if it had been called Dawn of War, you know, Squad Battles or whatever the fuck, you know, like any kind of nonsense name, that would have been good enough. That honestly would have been good enough, because then you would have known it's a game in the same universe, but it's not set, you know, in the actual game. It's not an RTS, or a traditional RTS rather. That's probably maybe a better way of putting that. Oh damn, this thing's fucking tank. There we go. Come on, come on. It's regenerating health. My god, it's regenerating so much health. There we go. Thank god. Dear lord. Oh yeah, of course. I'm not nearly done with this. I was about to start reading chat. Hang on. Let me kill these. Let me kill these. Are you guys like, do you like customizing your armies in those games? Do you like using army painters and all that? It's never really grabbed me. It's never grabbed me. Maybe it will in Dawn of War 4. Who knows? I don't think I'm that. I don't think I have the artistic skill for it. I think that's more the problem. Okay, let's see if we can take him out. There we go. Okay, how are we doing? So we should just have a couple of little ones to clean up over here. Then we get this rare unique item, whatever a rare unique item is. Okay, I picked it up because I saw that thing coming at me and I didn't want to die. Okay, let me back off a little bit. You can see pro army painters will make awesome designs and then share the community. Yeah. For those who just want to pick a scheme and go, that's so good. That's so good. And yeah, they shouldn't have called it Dawn of War 2. Just silly. Just a bit silly. I mean, later on it was Dawn of War 2 Retribution. It could have just been Dawn of War Retribution. But oh, actually, you know what? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. They shouldn't have called it Dawn of War, because the problem is they had Dawn of War, the base game, then Dawn of War Winter Assault, Dawn of War Soulstorm, Dawn of War Dark Crusade, and there was another one, Dawn of War whatever it was. So if you released Dawn of War, Squad Assault would have maybe told you what it was. There were options. The reality is there were options, and they took none of them. I just want all attributes per level. Oh, so this is a great leveling helm. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't. I was trying to do the price check. I couldn't remember the buttons, but you can't do it in map. I forgot about that. Hey, Crossbow, how you going, man? The only army type game I played is Grow Castle. I was even a sub. So I'm going to play. Hell yeah. We were talking about fuck, these minions are sucking strong. I'm slowed. That's why. Shit. There we go. That'll help. Will it? Okay, there we go. All right. Now we're good. Woo! Dear Lord. Yeah, no, we were just talking about army painting in Dawn of War, the RTS. How it's going to be in Dawn of War 4 as well. Do you like RTS games, Crossbow? You big RTS fan? It's a genre I've loved since literally the original Age of Empires. I know that's not the first RTS, but that was I think the first one I played as a kid. I think I may have gotten a box of cereal. I don't know why that might be how I received it. At least I think it's the first. Oh shit! Silly death, that one. Silly death. Only Metroidvania, horror, puzzle, sandbox. Yeah, fair, fair. You're not so much of a multiplayer gamer then, hey? God, the periodic slowing it hurts the soul. Being slowed in a game like this, it just really hurts. I've not noticed much impact of the increased chill duration, to be honest. I thought that would help really slow enemies down, but I'm not really seeing much of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're dead. We're dead as shit here. We're dead, boys. Fuck. Oh, that's the end of the map, too. Oh my god, so on. Good call. If it's okay, if the paint is made well, you can spend a lot of time in it. Yeah, I get that. Your basics, you just try to turn out looking like Black Templars. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay, we can still throw this in here then, hey? Black Templars are awesome. Hellreach, a great story. I've only started getting into, we talked about this earlier actually, I've only started getting into Warhammer lore relatively recently. Like I've started listening to some audio books and things like that. But everything else I know just from games, to be honest, which is enough to understand like the base, like kind of factions and how they interact, but not to know like the history. But I am thinking about doing a series in which I play every 40k game. Oh, sorry, not 40k. Every Warhammer game in the order of their, like, position in the universe. So they're, like, chronological lore order, where they'd fit into the universe timeline. So that might be something that you enjoy, Shake, if I ever get around to doing it. But finding like a comprehensive list is so challenging. What's going on with this monster? It's like teleporting around. Hey, B-Will, there you go, man. You see Steam Summer Sale already. 13 games on your wish list of sale, and you got them all for under 15 bucks. Holy fucking shit. Well done. I did see the Steam sale. I literally bought a fuckload of Warhammer games today. So many of them. How are you going, B-World? Have you bought anything in the Steam summer sale? You guys buy anything in the summer sale? I can't help myself. Every time I end up picking up a bunch of games, and then half of them I'll never play. Yeah, 15 for all of them is fucking insane. I did not get a deal that good. Should be a big update for Dawn of War 4 dropping soon. I hope so. I really hope so. Either Army Painter or Necron Faction, you reckon? I reckon both. I reckon you might see both. If they've got a really robust Army Painter, I could see them putting out or even a separate trailers. I could see them putting out an Army Painter though, and then showing you what that's like on the Necrons. Because the Necrons isn't really a faction you'd think to paint, I guess, all that much. But if they allow that kind of customization, that could be a really good faction to show it on. Because you could do something really cool with it that people aren't expecting, and that'll catch people off guard. But that is me fucking coping pretty hard and hoping. Haven't checked out the summer sale, anything good? Oh, I mean, it really depends what you haven't played and what you're looking for. But I find you can generally get some pretty good deals on older games that you might have missed, need to come back to. Yeah, a truckload of work dumped on you, Fufu. Fucking brutal. It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Like, if I'm having a cruisy day and somebody tries to call me, I'm always like, oh, you know, I'm free in like 10 minutes. Just, you got a question? Just let me know. Like, shoot me a quick question, you know? And then they'll be like, no, we need to have a quick chat. I'm like, fuck. Can we not? Cosmetics confirmed in game 2. Like, as in, like, purchasable cosmetics? I really should have had this in my video, shouldn't I, to be honest? I like initially was possibly going to call that video Everything We Know, so I'm glad I didn't do that. Been called out right away. How pedantic YouTube commenters are. Although the comments under that video, very positive, very nice. Grindable, you think? Fuck yes, grindable. Holy fucking shit. If they have grindable fucking cosmetics, oh yes, please. I miss grindable cosmetics. I miss reasonably grindable cosmetics in games. Because I remember playing endless amounts of Call of Duty. Because, you know, played Call of Duty when I was a kid. Remember playing endless amounts and grinding for the cosmetics. Grinding for the colors on the skins. I loved that. And it was so cool. It was so fucking cool when you saw someone kill you with a gun with like a gold skin. And it's like 2 weeks since the game released. And you're like, holy shit, that guy's got no life. But that is such an achievement. Because it was always so cool. Yeah, a great sense of achievement. And it actually meant something to use it. Because you didn't just buy it. You like saw how cool it was. You knew how cool that thing was to do. I really liked Halo for a while. I can't remember which Halo it was. Was it Halo maybe 3 multiplayer? They had skins you could grind for that were related to like the skulls and like doing legendary difficulty. So like you actually had to complete the campaign on really high difficulties under really harsh conditions to get them. So if you saw someone online playing with that helmet, you were like, that guy went through some shit and that's why he's fucking me up. Or you're killing him and you're like, how did he do it? It's always one or the other. Like they're killing you and they're a god, or you're killing them and you're like, this guy doesn't know shit. How do you get through that campaign? Last in single player, not even pay to win problem. Yeah. And it's not, I mean, pay to win is obviously the worst part of transactions in multiplayer games. But even just cosmetics, the fact that they take away from achievements in games sucks so much. So much. Because it was such a fun, shared community interest that just kind of goes away now. Because they want to sell you the coolest looking cosmetic. They don't want everyone gaining it. Or they make it really hard to gain now. So you are incentivized to spend money. And Necrons do have a load of color schemes. Some might just be like metal body and red head, but there's lots of them. True. To be fair, you know, I'm kind of talking out of my ass a little bit there. But, you know, to somebody like me who is a casual Warhammer enjoyer, I wouldn't imagine seeing the Necrons differently. Whereas I've seen lots of different colors of Space Marines because of the different chapters. So I think that would be really good for like the casual fans. As I call myself a filthy casual, of course. Oh, get away from that before it blows up on me. How's your streaming going on B-World as well? How you been going? Yeah, get out of here. I've already kind of forgotten what I was doing over here. I think we were going for these over here. Yes, because I wanted to get the... Yeah, we want to get the additional rare. It's just good for loot, good for XP. It's good all around. Ooh, no, okay. Well, I thought they were better than they were. Adds another early breach to a map. Breach harvesting map. Yeah, okay, I haven't updated my breach. I want to use those once my breach is actually of a decent level. All right. Oh, I missed that though. So yeah, if they have grindable cosmetics, I will make a video fucking dedicated to that. If that is something they have, I will just dedicate an entire fucking YouTube video to it, because that is a baller move. If that's been announced, I'm gonna have to find that information, and then I might just make a ranting video. How's the weather in Oz? Is it freezing? Oh fuck! You just reminded me of something, Crossbow. Yeah, it's fucking cold as shit. It's been raining for basically, well, I say 3 days straight. 3 days straight of Australian rain is like, you get like 3 hours of rain. Or you get like 5 hours of rain. But you're like, man, it's rained all day. Because that's a lot of rain. But fucking last night, right? Me and my partner Taz, sitting on the couch, just hanging out, watching some TV. And then all of a sudden we hear this noise. I'm going to try and replicate the noise. It was like a... It was like, you know, electricity like crackling, like a lot of fucking electricity crackling all at once. And it makes like a weird, like just a weird noise. So we heard like that kind of noise and there was a bright flash. And she was like, did you see something? So we both ran upstairs because we got a better view from upstairs, obviously. I opened one of the windows. And then the entire fucking like area around the house just suddenly went from pitch black to fucking like a green blue glow. Like the entire place just glowed for like half a second, blue green, and again it was the same noise. And I think, and then when we got upstairs and looked out across like the suburb, because I kind of live on a hill, all of the lights were out for like the side of the other side of the street to where I am. All the lights were out for ages. And then I suddenly started seeing people coming out with you know, their phones with the lights on and stuff like that to be like, what's going on? But it was such a weird and wild noise. I said to her, I'm like, if aliens are invading, like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Like, I'll go to bed and we'll deal with it in the morning. If aliens are actually fucking invading right now, because that's what it felt like. Just the noise and the seeing the weather just do that, or the light just do that was insane. Power down to your house probably got hit with lightning. Yeah, that might have been it. That might have been it. But like, it was just so fucking unexpected. And I've never experienced that. I feel like I've seen it happen in like movies or TV shows and all things like that. Or maybe even in like random social media videos. But I've never experienced it. It was just such a weird fucking sound. So weird. And then just watching the entire street light up. Like watching it go from pitch black to just blue green. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, I like, you know, if you're showing that to like a caveman, that would have been like a dark omen. That would have literally been a dark omen somewhere. In the past, if that had that, obviously they probably don't have power poles. Be confused by the power pole, but still, you started twice, yeah. House got hit by lightning twice. Jesus Christ. That's good. That keeps us alive. Take one of those. We don't have health regeneration on this map, do we? I don't see it as an issue. What? I don't think I was regenerating. Why am I not regenerating health? Why wouldn't I be regenerating health? Okay, I'm focusing way too much on what's happening there. Sorry, I was just like staring at my health bar trying to figure out why I wasn't getting it back. But otherwise, yeah, weather's been just raining. Just raining, which to be honest I quite like. I love laying in bed at night listening to the rain or early in the morning. I think it's stopping tomorrow though, and then we've got quite a few nice days. I'm on leave after tomorrow as well for just a couple of days. My partner Taz's birthday. Few days off. No rain there, but it's like 7 degrees. Jesus Christ, when you leave for ski, yeah. Nah, I think we're getting like max temps of I think about 17 and 20 degrees at the moment. So it's cold, but it's, you know, it's like WA cold. So it's not that cold. Oof. All right. What can we buy? What was this? Don't really like that. That's honestly not a terrible ring. Oh, actually, hang on. 300 physical damage taken on minion death, but they revive faster. But if they're dying, I don't know if I'd ever use that ring. Can't imagine how I would use that ring. Used to 40 degrees Celsius. God, like, we're in the middle of winter, and I'm even just hearing that temperature. I'm like, it's summer. I do not want to see summer. I don't want to see it, because we just keep the last few summers. It's just you get just like a week of 40 degrees, and it's brutal. It's brutal. Like I really was. My parents are English and moved to Australia, had me here. I was born to be English. I was born to be in England, you know. But forced to live in Australia. I say that like it's a terrible thing. This is a decent country to live in. Where are you from, Shake? Never guessed I'm Australian, yeah? It's fair, that's fair. I don't know, it isn't obvious. Yeah, I don't have one of the harsh Australian accents, do I? You know, like I don't grab any of that shit. Oh, you're from the UK. Nice. Oh, nice, from the UK. Yeah, I've got a lot of your family in the UK. Your spiders. Okay, place. Fucking spiders. Honestly, there's so many goddamn daddy long legs in my house at the moment. NSL's like 2 months of 35 to 40 and then a straight month of rain followed by floods. That's brutal. Woo, that was lucky. Almost died there. All right. Fucking these things. So many of these as rares. How is the UK? Wait, wasn't there a heat wave through the UK recently? Is that right? I thought just talking about. I love that we're just sitting here fucking talking about the weather. Weird stream. But I feel like there was a heat wave, at least in France. So I'm guessing it would have gone through the UK as well, no? Yeah, where can we go? Just recently, I think it's starting to die off. Okay. What did it get up to? Like, what'd you hit? Sucked ass? Yeah. Around 35. It's so funny as well. Yeah, I was thinking about this today. Like, it's so funny that 35 degrees to me, I'm like, oh, that's not a bad summer's day. But it's obviously, we have the infrastructure for it. Everywhere's fucking air conditioned. Everybody's got an air conditioner in their house. Like, you know, it's just, it's not a problem here because everywhere is designed to be cool. Whereas it's just not the case for you. Oh, unique jewelry with the experience. Go on. Go on. $31 for you and your mate had 34. 31. And I'm sitting over here talking about 40 degrees. Honestly, if you guys get to the point where you're having 40-degree summers, you guys are so fucked. But surely by then you'll have started investing in a heat-appropriate infrastructure, I suppose. Because yeah, like in Perth, like it gets to 42 most summers, and it's just it's so brutal just to sit through. Yeah, we'll go first. I think it's like, have I seen you government? Oh, I have. Yeah, no, I'm not. That's why I said if. That's why I said if, DJ. I'm like, if you guys do it. Otherwise, you'll just be a sacrifice that they are willing to make. You know, it's literally the Shrek meme. Whoa, come on, get through it, come on. Survive, you got this, come on. Woo. Oh, there's another one, hey? We're not done. Ooh, okay. Thank God this is the last ritual. There we go. I did not think I was surviving that. At least you don't have to eat your homes. Trade the sides of the house beds. I mean, the daddy long legs is good. They keep everything else out, so I kind of leave them be. But when they get in the way, I mean, just don't get in the way. You know, be in the corner by the door. Don't get silly with it. We'll just give it all to the king. You literally burst into flames in Australia. I reckon 30 degrees killed me. The thing about Australia is though, like we're built for it. We're built for it. And we're, yeah, well, I guess you guys also surrounded by ocean, but we get a really good, at least in Perth, where I am. Like, if you're being in the center of Australia, I don't know how those motherfuckers live. I don't know how anyone lives in the middle of Australia with that heat. Fuck no. Fuck no. They hit like high 40s. Nah, I don't know how people live out there. I really don't. Okay, just nah, no, just don't get it. No, wildlife would kill you first. But like here in Perth, we get a really nice like afternoon sea breeze. Like that can be really, if you're by the coast, I guess. It doesn't really help if you're not. But I grew up a couple of suburbs away from the coast and it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's just like everywhere has air cons, you know, like everywhere's air conditioned. Every supermarket's air conditioned. Pretty much every shop is air conditioned. You really rarely see a home without air conditioning. Oh, what do we want here? Just the orb of alchemy, I guess. You know, actually, I'll take the regal orbs. Actually, no. I'll take the regal orbs. Fuck it. Okay. Yeah, throw it on there. Throw one there. And there. Some skin like leather. You know what? They probably do. They probably fucking do. Have I ever tried boxing with a kangaroo? No, I've not. I've never had a kangaroo try to box me. Although I don't think I've been up close with a red kangaroo. I think most of the grey ones I've been up close with. The red ones are the more boxy ones, the bigger ones. Like, they're the ones that you see photos of and they're fucking, like, jacked as shit, you know? Like, those are the red kangaroos. But no, never had one come at me with any, like, heat or anything, you know? Yeah. Oh, that was close. Thought it was a casual Australia. Nah, you see, we have, like, a military perimeter around the cities because people got tired of doing it. You know, it got voted in a few years ago. Just nobody wants to battle with a kangaroo every fucking day. Feel like a brick shit house. I think it's in like Kuba PD. They live underground. They're like, oh, not under. Well, not. Underground might not be the right term, but I think it is technically underground. They'll like build into like, you know, into the ground, like through like a wall or whatever. Oh, that was close. Because it's obviously so much cooler. But yeah, it's when it gets to 40 degrees for me. I can't stand it. Like, my aircon struggles when it's 40 degrees. I don't know if that's just because it needs servicing and it's in trouble, or if that's just the way it is. Oh, fuck. We're getting lucky with some of these. Honestly, I'm not dead. People got tired of boxing kangaroos now, all of a sudden. Because, you know, you don't feel like boxing a kangaroo. Nobody's proud of you if you win. But if you lose, that's just even worse. So why would you want to do it every day? Okay, so now we just got to find the boss and beat it. So where's the boss going to be? What's this? Oh, it's a chest. Well, that might have been like some special kind of thing. Fuck. Shouldn't have been looking at my map while fighting things. Where am I supposed to go? Hang on. Oh, there it is. Fuck. It's over here. I missed it. It was this tiny little gap. Aircon's alien to me. We use fans. Yeah, that's it. But like, and, you know, I have air conditioning. Although, growing up, to be fair, though, interestingly, I don't know how the fuck I would exist. I don't know how people exist here now without air conditioning, if they do. I feel like now it's modern enough that most homes have air conditioning. But growing up, like, I remember us getting air conditioning. Like, I did go through fucking summers of, like, high 30s where it was just a fan. You know, and you just be, like, laying in your underwear just in front of the fan, you know, rubbing yourself with, like, an ice pack or something. Like a sounds like a cartoon. But then also, as a child, if we hit 40 degrees in summer, that was kind of weird. Like, that was a thing. It was like, it hit 40 degrees. It's like, holy shit, it hit 40 degrees. Like, that's hot. Now I'm like, oh my God, we got a week of 40 degrees. And it concerns me that people still deny global warming. Because I've seen it. I actively see that the temperatures are higher. 40 degrees used to be like you'd hit 140 degree day in a summer. Last summer, we had like 3-4 days where it's like 40, 41, 42, 41. Maybe goes back down to 39 a few days later. 40, 40, 40. Nah. Kangaroos, yeah, kangaroos got a, I mean, they got a hard as fuck kick. Any animal that moves by bouncing, I think naturally is going to have a hell of a fucking kick behind it. You know what I mean? It's how it moves. You know, it's like, it's literally what it does. It's like its whole identity. Oh, I've got those already. Interesting. Okay. Let's throw them in here for now. And we do... Oh, sorry, did I not put that one away? We don't want any of these, so we can sell them. We're getting a nice amount of gold now. It's coming together. Okay, tablet. We'll keep that on me. That should prevent me dying, I'm pretty sure. I have to turn it on. Forgot about that. Fuck. At least on now. Google carbon emission went from being almost negative to like 200% in the last few years with AI data centers. Fuck. We are doomed. We are absolutely doomed, aren't we, as a species? There's no fucking chance for us. There's no fucking chance. Everyone just assumes that we'll find a solution. And look, chances are we probably will. But what if we don't? Or what if we're a little bit too late? All of those things are possible. We could spend time solving the problem now, or we could gamble in the future. I need to make some money, boys. Let's gamble. I love it. Okay, which way we're gonna go? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, I don't even know why I couldn't. I don't know why I had to count that out. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Let's go for a tier 9. Do we want to attach any more? I don't really care for ritual. We could put ritual on the map, but do we... Yeah, fuck it. Why not? It's more mobs. Alright, this might be the last map for the stream, guys. We are getting close to the end, so we'll see how we go through this one. How we run for time. If we're through it too fast, I'll squeeze through one more. I think one of my favorite things about Australia, though, which is it's gonna be a weird thing to say, is just how weird the animals are, you know? Like the kangaroos. I guess every country's animals are kind of weird in some way. But I feel like you look at a lion and it just makes sense. You know? You look at it and it just kind of makes sense. You look at a kangaroo and it's like, that's just like, why? Like, what's the point of the little arms? You know? Why give it the T-Rex? Oh, I guess because they occasionally do the four-legged weird hop walk. A massive wildlife, variety of wildlife. It's very cool. Yeah, like I guess like, yeah, when I think of England, Like, I'm trying to think of like what's a weird animal, like a mole or something. Because like we have the, like, I guess you got hedgehogs and we have echidnas. Essentially, they're the same animal. They're just a bit different. You know, the echidna is like the weird cousin of the hedgehog, but they're so close. Somewhat unique to the rest of the world. Yeah, I guess because yeah. I guess because it's southern hemisphere, like a large landmass. You know, so far away from, you know, the Americas and Europe. Like, we've got a lot of island nations. So we might have some similarities to them, but they're so small in comparison. Will I do another video covering the next Dawn of War 4 update? Depends what it is, but almost probably. Yeah. Yeah. Depending on what it is, for sure. If it's just the army painter, maybe not. Like if only the army painter is announced, there's not really much more to say about that. Whereas at least if it's a breakdown of the Necron faction, I can kind of talk to what that might look like in gameplay, how that might function. You know, I can talk a bit about like what's cool about, you know, what that looks like and how different strategies might emerge. But if it's an army painter, it's kind of like, you know, hey guys, here's an army painter. Like, I don't really know what to say after that. Look at all the colors you can do. I guess you can show off how customizable it is, but the video will do a better job of that than you will, you know? Whereas I can add more value, I feel, to like a breakdown of a faction. And I try not to make videos that I feel like are just... I don't try to make videos just like to get views, if that makes sense. Like, obviously I want to get views. Nobody wants to make videos and not get views. But if I'm making a YouTube video, I would like to be at least offering an opinion or some kind of information, or collating information like the Warhammer video. Lots of people hyped for us to get good views. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, it's super hyped, super hyped. To be honest, I generally just cover... I don't really think too much about what is going to be like good for my channel or good for views. I generally are just covering what I'm interested in because I do this as a hobby, so I just want to be just doing what I'm normally doing and then making a video on it, right? So if I'm playing a game, I'll generally make a video on it because I'm playing it. You'll post it on the official Discord to get word out. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And you're actually... Oh, you're a playtester. You've been playing since the first one was announced. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Is there like is there an NDA so you can't talk about things? Like, before I start asking you questions, I don't want to put you in a weird spot, you know? Yeah, sadly. Okay, all good, all good. Won't ask anything. I mean, I already know you're hyped for it, so naturally you're watching videos. You'd love to talk. Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I would love to hear about it. Why do billionaires even need that much money? They already can buy anything they want. It's not like their money will run out in their lifetime. Because it's not about the money. That's why, Crossbow. It's not about being a billionaire. It's about the power that comes with it. That you can't replace. Like, they're not looking for money, they're looking for power. And we live in a world in which money is power. That makes sense. So they don't see it as accumulating wealth. They see it as accumulating power. And of course, when you try to take that away, they say, don't take my money. Because that's the power. And I know there's the argument of, well, it's not all like liquid. It's not all in cash, right? And it's like, yeah, it still doesn't defeat the fact that the value is there. Like some of it could be turned into liquid. That's the whole point. Cue straight scream when I should. I've been thinking about what I should be streaming. But I want to make sure if I do that, you're around. So I'll have to tee that up with you if I do it. I'd hate to do it and then you come in at the end. Rich guys need Uncle Ben to tell them with great power comes great responsibility. What I don't understand is why more of them don't do cool shit. That's what I don't understand. Oh, it drives you nuts not being able to talk about it, Shake. I could imagine it, man. It's driving me nuts not asking you questions. I want to ask you questions, but I'm not doing it. You're on break for the next 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Nice, Crossbow. Yeah, like, if, like, I say this all the time. I don't say this all the time, so I don't think about or talk about this all the time. But when I think about billionaire status, if I had that much wealth, I would just start a game company. I would literally just become CEO of a game company and put a bunch of people together, and then I would come and join and be like, not the creative director, because I don't think I have that skill set, but I would come in and be like, this is the type of game you're going to make. This is the type of setting I'm interested in. Pitch me ideas, and then let's fucking make it happen. You know? And then once I get an idea pitched, I'm like, there it is. And then we go for it. And then I would just, because I'm a fucking billionaire, just bankroll the thing until it's the most incredible game ever made. You know? Spare no expense kind of thing. Which I guess is... I mean, I know Chris Roberts isn't a billionaire, but it's almost, I guess, the Star Citizen thing, right? Where they're making the most incredible game ever. But that's, I wouldn't want to go that deep because I don't want to go simulation level deep. That's not what I'm looking for. But yeah, a personally tailored game. Like Larian Studios, right? I love Baldur's Gate 3. Ooh, perfect Jewel Sword. Fuck yes. Love Baldur's Gate 3. I loved the Divinity Original Sin games. Love their work. I would just fucking hire them to make something as well. I would just hire a bunch of game companies to make incredible games. Like if they weren't already bankrolled, I would be like, hey, what else do you need? Yeah, I'll go to Larian and be like, hey, what would another 100 million do for you? What would like 500 million do for your budget? Like, what could you do if I gave you that? And they're like, oh, we could do X, Y, and Z. I'd be like, yeah, fucking do it. Like, you know, I want to see cool shit. Even movies, like, I don't know, like I would just fund something creative that people enjoy and that I would enjoy. You know? King Art got government funding for Dawn of War 4. Hell yeah, that's fucking, okay, that's cool as shit. Government funding to make Dawn of War 4, that's so funny. Ooh, okay, let's not die here. What am I doing? Alright, I'm just going to clear out this map. I won't do another map. I'm just going to clear out these rares and then we'll finish up the stream there. But yeah, like, I don't understand why more billionaires don't do that. You know? Like, or I would just, I don't know, I would end... The problem is, like, when you get to that, I would just end a lot of local problems as well. You know, I don't know, like, I'd fund homeless services better, I suppose. Because why not? Help solve a problem. RTS games. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying enough attention there. I didn't realize I'd actually started that. Oh, silly. Died for nothing. Don't think I really care for any of these. Although I like the idea of just having those as early ones. Nah, you know what? Fucking, I do like that actually. And just give the rest to the king. Yeah, like imagine just, yeah, personally tailored game. How insane would that be? Just, I didn't mean to quit there. I meant to go back to hideout, but that works. All right, I am finishing up the stream there. Looking at Star Wars Empire at War. Oh, people who have the amount of money need to do that don't know what a luxury Lariat is. Or do they know what a CRPG or video game is? Except the broadest, I just asked Gemini about it. What do you mean, Fufu? What are you talking about? Are you saying my man Elon Musk isn't the best fucking Path of Exile 2 player in existence? You think billionaires don't know games? We have evidence! Mr. Elon, the king of the people. Obviously I'm being fucking sarcastic here in case anyone didn't catch on to that. Fucking guy clearly didn't fucking know how to play Path of Exile 2. That was honestly the funniest thing that I've ever seen happen. And it's also the most amount of secondhand embarrassment I've ever fucking felt. Watching him play that goddamn game was so fucking hard to watch. I felt so embarrassed for him. I felt so incredibly embarrassed because I don't know how you watch the the gaming culture start to comment on your gameplay as they realize you're a complete fraud, and now they have evidence of your fraudulent behavior. I don't know how you look at those comments and feel good about yourself. I guess he just tells people that he's lying. Yeah, proper outed himself, exactly. I guess the fact that he has people who will defend him until the end of the earth is enough for him. But I don't know, if I saw 90% of the world call me a fucking idiot because I've been lying about being good at a video game when I'm a billionaire, and it's like, that's what you're lying about? Your self-esteem is that low that that's what you're lying about? I'm going too far with this now. All right. Great stream with the sole exception of Gimnil. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Shake Vivid, great to see you, man. I appreciate you joining. Obviously, I'm here every Tuesday and Thursday, so if you're free, feel free to drop by. Fufu as always, TJ and Crossbow. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great night or day, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.